Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and Tia. An angry call from Mr. Hate. Emily told Cole bang that jailbait. Christopher Walken wants more cowbell. Request a song, will tell you go to hell. Get a shameless plug for your business on band. Let's all take a trip to Emily Land. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and Tia. Meeting chicks at McHenry County Jail. If your cell phone drops, it's an epic fail. Paint store lady tries to pull a scam. If you're drunk or stoned, you're a Duco fan. Tom from Europe, drunk that time. Some jerk called up and confessed to crime. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and
I don't know. I didn't touch it. There it is. We had a bell controversy there for a moment.
Well, what the hell is this?
That's my backup bell you just threw. Why are you throwing bells around? This is the backup bell. Why would you throw it? That's nice.
I'm on the triangle.
Look at you there. There you go. Lena's playing musically. I could play like backup bell. I could be over here going.
I need yours to quiet down just a little bit, though. Can you take a little tonnage off?
Trying to do it as lightly as I can. That's me and my co-host pretending to be musicians by playing bells, playing the jackpot.
What is it up to?
$808.35.
It's life-changing.
We're getting near $1,000 here.
Yeah.
If Leah loves your call, and now don't ring the bell just for the sake of ringing, because you think we got to have contestants. If she loves your call, she will ring her bell. If she rings her bell, you get to pick up number between 1 and 95. If you pick the right number, you win the jackpot. Brett Kinnaman from Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service just threw another $9.51 in there. So we're at $808.35. I mean, it's a joke that you could win $9.51. That's a joke, but
it adds up.
We're getting there, and eventually we'll get a winner, and they'll be very happy. And it could be you. By the way, TomTube is up and running. We cannot put this music on TomTube because it'll say, your video has been muted because of licensing or whatever.
So no one is even understanding.
Well, they can hear us talking, and they can hear you randomly ringing your bell and me ringing the bell without the background music we're hearing. So it just sounds...
We look like idiots.
Well, we sound like idiots, which we're on the radio, so that's probably not... I don't know. Laugh with us or at us as long as you're laughing. I don't care. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
As long as you're laughing. 800-223-9510. We have some open lines. We just started, so call now. We'll throw you on hold. Coming up, we'll go to the phone lines, and you could win the cash. It's that easy. We might give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. Said it, and then I played that song, which also is not playing on the video stream. So
you just sound like a moron.
We sound even dumber on the video than we do on the radio. So your chance to be part of that coming up. Red Hot Chili Peppers on Will Rockets Open Phone Thursday. Making sure the mics are or aren't on for behind the scenes. No, not today. We're not doing behind the scenes today. People liked it last time we did it. We will do that again. Next week? I guess
That would be bad.
it's kind of fun, but it's
Yeah, but I have stuff to talk about sometimes.
it's
when
just
we're not on the
you
air.
and me doing therapy for 4 hours.
Pretty much.
And I'm not sure if I owe you $300 or if you owe me $300. So there you go.
I think we're
Well,
just
actually,
even.
4 hours. It's like $300 an hour or something to get. I don't know.
Let's just call it even.
So that's $1,200. So we each owe $1,200 each. But we would do it, behind the scenes, mics on while we're talking off. Because I was talking about there's no audio on the video when we're
Just sitting in a room while the music's playing.
Yeah. It used to be we could play the music on there. I don't know.
I
We
wish
should
we
just
could-
do that and see if we can get away with it.
Could we do like elevator music in the background? Like, is there something on?
We have to put like music over here on a boombox or something, or
No, why
I'd
couldn't
have to.
digital assistant?
But
just feed
whatever
it-
it is probably licensed. We'd have to find unlicensed music,
Unlicensed
music without a
elevator.
copyright, or
music.
just the corporate people could pay the licensing for the YouTube video
Sounds
music.
like a lot of work.
I think it's like nothing. I think it's just you do some paperwork.
Let's look into it then.
I'll have my
You'll-
people look into that. I do the work of 5 people, right? You do the work of like
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
So, anywho, hey, we're on the air. 634 Will Rock Morning Show. Listen, enough of us. Call now. Dial your phone, 800-223-9510. I will answer. You can talk on the radio and say whatever you want. You can complain about people. You can praise people. You can plug your business. Get free plugs, free business, plug your bands, gigs that are coming up, talk about the love of your life or how horrible your husband or wife is, or sing a song, tell a joke, dream an impossible dream, whatever you want to do. 800-223-9510 is the number. Call it now. So I would like to hear from some of our streaming listeners, whether you're listening on your digital thing in your house or your phone, which is secretly listening to you, or you're on the video or whatever. We just lost a viewer. But whatever. 800-223-9510. Call now and get on the air and say, I will put you on hold. I throw them on hold because it'll only ring now with the new phone system so many times and it hangs up on you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't fix that. 800-223-9510. Call now. I'll slap you on hold. We'll go to you coming up. And you can text if you're shy. You don't want your voice on the radio. 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword. We have one phone line left for the calls. You can text anytime you want. We'll do Open Phone Thursday. Let's all join hands and sing Kumbaya. I love you. Thank you for listening. OPT is coming up at 6:35.
53 and mostly sunny for today. 31 overnight, 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. It's 33 in Woodstock and 35 in Racine. And just a heads up, chocolate lovers, chocoholics should be in a panic because there's a new chocolate virus. I'll tell you about that.
A chocolate virus?
Chocolate virus.
All right.
Yeah, who knew? I didn't realize.
Apparently you.
Yeah, not until this morning.
Okay, good, because if you hadn't warned us sooner, I'd be pissed. I had candy last night. I rarely ever have candy. I had chocolate.
But I did
and-
too. It was
yeah.
so delicious.
So, and now I have a lustful need to kill humans and eat their flesh. Is
That's-
that the chocolate
That's,
virus?
that's not the kind of
All
virus.
right, that's
we're looking
unrelated.
at.
That's just my mental thing going on. Good. I'm glad it's unrelated.
That's on the way after the 95
You
Will
look
Rock
delicious.
95 second update. Highland Park parade shooter Robert Cremo III had his phone privileges partially reinstated by a judge ahead of his trial for 21 counts of first-degree murder, among other charges. The decision came after a scheduling conference in agreement between attorneys to modify Cremo's jail privileges. Cremo remains in custody awaiting his trial, scheduled for February 24th, 2025. Washington Street in Fox Lake will close for a year starting this Monday as construction begins on Route 59 and Grand Avenue intersection improvement project. The project aims to realign Washington Street and improve traffic flow with dedicated turn lanes. Detours will be in place. Local traffic will have limited access while construction progresses towards an anticipated spring 2025 reopening. Will Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. You could go to prattschimney.com. The Milwaukee Brewers used one big inning to edge the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. Cubs beat the Houston Astros 4-3. White Sox, did you see this?
No, they won.
No, they continued to
Okay,
lose.
good. We
Yay.
did the math. They are on path to break the record for
Yeah.
worst season if they can continue to lose.
They can only win like every 8 or so
every
game.
8th game or so.
Yeah, yeah.
We and they're on that. Like
They're
if,
on
if
that
they
path.
continue
Yeah.
every 8th game get a win, they could.
What are they, like 3-21 now? Yeah.
Because the Cleveland Spiders played a shorter season, so if you average it, I'll do the actual math.
Okay.
And we'll get into it, but I would love to see if you're going to do anything, and that includes sucking.
Do it right.
Do it right.
Yeah.
For many years, I thought that about this program, but now I know what a great radio show this is.
The best radio program.
Yes, I love it. It's
you do love it, so stop.
Oh, I love doing this. Yes, absolutely.
They fell to the Twins 6-3.
That's awesome. Go Twinkies. Yes, yes.
All 3 of those series wrap up today. And the big news yesterday, sports-wise, the Chicago Bears unveiled plans for a new stadium on the city's lakefront, replacing Soldier Field with a state-of-the-art venue that would allow Chicago to host major sporting events like the Super Bowl that they won't
Finally
ever.
a Super Bowl for Chicago.
They're just not going to be in it. No, who knows?
I don't know. They got the number 1 draft pick and they got the number 9 draft pick.
When is that happening, by the way? Today.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I have that in sports NFL draft?
Yeah.
Yay, yippee, go sports. And finally,
Go sports.
Go sports. I actually like football.
You're a sports fan.
Girl. Yeah, this is devastating to chocoholics. There's a disease. And it's affecting the cacao trees in West Africa.
That's what makes the cocoa bean.
Yeah.
Is it cacao? Is that what that is?
I had to Google the pronunciation on it in order to do this story. Yeah, and that's how I was given the pronunciation, cacao.
Is a pronunciation like a pronunciation?
Yeah.
Okay. You've pronunciated cacao correctly. You see the irony in the way you did that. You mispronounced.
I've done this
pronunciation.
Before. I've done this before.
So you went to the trouble of researching how to say cacao, and then you were bragging about how you checked out the pronunciation of cacao. But you were bragging about your pronunciation skills. Do you see the irony in that? Do you see it?
Isn't it irony?
Don't you think? Tell us about the cacao now there, Shakespeare. You are quite the wordsmith by trade. Yes.
The cacao swollen shoot virus is spreading by mealybugs. And it's
I get a swollen shoot anytime anything spreads. Listen to the dirtiness of that. I get a swollen shoot anytime anything spreads.
It continues because it says the virus causes the trees to swell and shrinks their cacao pods.
Oh, yeah.
So the trunk is swelling, but the pods are shrinking.
Well, if your pods are swollen for more than 4 hours, consult a chocoholic. Consult Willy Wonka. He'll get it. I'd like to I bet you'd like to consult my Willy Wonka. Is that how you pronounceify that? Yeah. I can't with you. 800-223-9510. Call now for Open Phone Thursday. All right, it's your turn to do some pronouncifying. 800-223-9510.
Words is hard.
We don't have a question for today. We got
Oh,
what is today's
shoot.
question going to be?
I
Could
don't
be
know.
football based. Maybe the caller will know. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Hi, this is Darian. I'm calling from Winthrop Harbor.
I got to add, on Open Phone Thursday, what is your name, sir?
Darian.
Arian?
Yeah.
Okay, Arian. It's unfortunate. On Thursdays we ask a question usually. Do you have any idea what should we ask? Like what's going on in the world right now, or what kind of quiz, what kind of personal question could we ask people? If you have an idea, great. If you don't, we'll just get to your thing. Do you got any idea what would be a good question today? You suck at doing our job, man. You suck at doing our job. All right, never mind. We'll figure one out maybe. What's up? What's with you today? Welcome to Open Phone Thursday. What can we do for you?
Well, hey, I actually wanted to tell you all a story. So I'm from Tennessee originally, and it's a very Tennessee kind of story.
Well, welcome to America.
And since y'all are always talking about lovely familial things like, weird marriages and incest and things like that, I have one for you.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
Wait a second. I got different music for this. Talking about incest. I like these. Oh, we're talking about incest today. All right. So your question today is, have you ever had sex with a family member? There's a question. I wanted to kiss my cousin Donna when I was little. I thought she was. Anyway, so there's some banjo music for you.
Oh,
Tennessee talk with Arian. What do you got?
Oh, it's Darian with a D.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Darian, and you
Darian.
apologize.
That makes more sense. Darian
He
is.
thought you said Arian, and then he called your name unfortunate.
Well, it is. Arian is an unfortunate name. I hear Arian, I think Nazis. Darian, I think of two towns, both in our listening area.
Mhm.
It's Darien, Illinois, and Darien, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And people pronounce them the wrong way. Anyway, here's Doreen with today's incest moment. What do you got?
Okay, so this isn't 100% incest because I guess it's not by blood.
Well, we'll forgive you.
Anyway, so I actually have an uncle daddy. So way back when I was like in my teens, my mom and dad got divorced, right? And then following that, my aunt and uncle got divorced. Then my mom turned around and married my uncle.
They cross-married. They switched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they brothers? Were those guys were brothers and then they switched brides?
No, it was my dad's sister.
It was the other way around. They were siblings and they switched spouses.
Mm.
And that's how they roll in Tennessee. So you have an uncle daddy and an auntie mommy.
Yes.
Yeah. When Leah was in her 20s, she called most of the guys she married went out with Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Hey,
Hi,
Uncle
Uncle
Daddy.
Daddy. Yeah. So there's a Tennessee not quite incest story. So that would make your cousins your sister-in-law or stepbrother. No, yeah, it's not sister-in-law. Stepbrother or stepsister is also your cousin, right? Do you have any?
I call her daughter my sister. So
Right.
yeah, pretty much.
Now it's
You
just
call
hurting.
her daughter, your
Now it's just
sister.
Now it's just hurting my head.
Hmm.
All right. Well, there you go. Do you go to a family reunion?
Oh yeah, I mean we had one a few years ago.
Yeah. You spend any time in the humping shed?
Not that time.
No. All right. I was just wondering. Do not procreate with anyone you meet in that state. They might be related to you. Okay.
Absolutely.
How do you think that went down? They were like family. Thanks for calling, Gary. Garian. I think like at a family reunion, you're with your wife.
Yeah.
And you see your sisters, I don't know how, and you're like, oh yeah, I wish they'd.
I know,
You know?
neighbors that swapped significant others.
But they weren't related.
No, they weren't. There was no relation, but it's still weird because
So does one person just pick up their crap and walk it over to the house next door, and then the other person walks their stuff over to the?
I'm not too sure because it was a good friend of mine growing up. It was her family.
Yeah.
And what happened was her mom was having an affair with the neighbor, right? And then
Yeah.
it got figured out, and then
He's like, well, if you're gonna diddle, I'm gonna go over and do this.
they ended up, they ended up just saying,
Is everybody
like,
happy? Do they hang out together?
they're
Some
all happy now. I don't.
beers in the driveway.
No, they don't live next door
Sex
anymore.
tips to one another. You know what she really likes? And he's like, yeah, humping the neighbor. I learned that the hard way. Hi, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. I forgot to use, with the Will Rock shop, thanks to Happy now has coffee in it. I forgot to use Happy's coffee. Somebody made coffee this morning other than me, which
Do
is
you have
weird.
a pack of the coffee by
I do.
you?
We have the full-size things. They're
But do
on
you
the
have
shelf
some
here.
on the shelf?
They're back here.
Yeah, can you hand me one real quick?
Sure. They have different names, and I don't know. I just want to do random.
I got to see something that I just realized I didn't. You know, when you read a
You
text,
spell coffee wrong? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Because it is spelled wrong. I thought
Okay.
he was being clever.
Jen Maher texted me.
Yeah.
and
I
said
thought when I
something.
saw it, I thought he was being clever.
Let me
but
see
this
how.
is-
I want to see how it's spelled.
Yeah. This is the Diggity Dank Pumpkin Spice, and it's Rock and COFFE. There's an E missing.
COF.
But I thought he was being clever.
Like rocking coffee.
But I thought he was being clever.
Maybe.
Or did he
Or
just?
do we need to
is
talk
it
to
a-
him about
Is it
coffee?
a typo? Or
I don't
or Happy
think so.
doesn't know how to spell.
So many people
This is like, I don't know. Maybe he needs you to pronounceify it different.
listen.
Let me break it down to something you understand.
Rocking
Will
coffee.
Rock and Coffee. I don't know. Now available in the Will Rock shop. There's many different varieties. This is called Diggity Dank. No, it is not wheat. It is pumpkin spice.
Yeah, that diggity dank.
Should I take this? And well, we can't now because I loaded up the next two filters.
Damn
worth
you.
Of, we'll use this.
Dump it. It doesn't matter. Dump that trash.
Dump
It's
that
so
trash.
Bad.
Dump that
It's
trash.
so bad.
If I had a dime for every girlfriend whose best friend told her that about me.
Dump that trash.
Dump that trash. Look, Coffee, I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
You was
man.
kind and you was smart and you was important. And gosh darn it, people like you. I should dump the coffee I loaded
Dump
up
the
and we'll have
trash,
some
yeah.
dank. Will you be able to taste pumpkin in this?
Just
'Cause
like
it's not creamer.
no,
it's,
it's like a hint though.
yeah. But then I dump my creamer on it. I won't.
You
So I'll
have
have to
to-
try it without the creamer.
There you go.
Coffee now available. Long story short, that ship has sailed. Coffee now available in the Will Rock shop, including Diggity Dank Pumpkin Spice Coffee with 1E. We're fancy like that. There you go.
Maybe he was being clever.
Our
then.
incestuous Tennessee listeners spell it that way,
Right.
You know. So,
I was just curious what letter, like how bad the mispronunciation
drop
is.
an E. Just drop an E.
Did I just say that right? Mispronunciation.
I don't think so, but that I've given up on that. So it is Open Phone Thursday.
should find a new job.
Call now 800-223-9510. Don't worry, eventually that'll be your reality.
Okay.
3 hours and 3 minutes until I'm on vacation. So
Later, sucker.
yeah, call now and save us from my senioritis for Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510.
53 and mostly sunny for today, 31 overnight. Chance of rain tomorrow, high of 56. It's 34 in Palatine and 35 in Kenosha. Speaking of you and your senioritis and traveling, have you ever paid more to take a certain flight at a specific time only to have it delayed or canceled?
Oh, like it was important or
Yeah, yeah,
crucial
yeah.
that I go with that?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of us have. And then you get like little to no
Yeah.
compensation.
They're changing that, right?
That is
yeah.
changing. That is my
Yeah.
tease. That is my story. It is on the way after the 95 Will Rock 95 second update, which is brought to you by 5 Star Firearms off Sheridan Road in Zion, just north of Route 173. Former MTV star Connor Smith, accused of attempting to meet a minor for a sexual encounter, was extradited back to Lake County after over a year on the run. Smith, who communicated with an undercover detective posing as a girl online, fled when detectives attempted to apprehend him back in February of 2023. He was arrested in Florida in March of this year and now faces charges. 17-year-old Davarian McMath Alexander faces felony charges, including armed robbery, after allegedly holding up his former workplace, a Kenosha fast food restaurant, at gunpoint on April 15th. Alexander, who was fired from the establishment last year but reapplied this year, was identified through surveillance footage capturing the incident.
Wait, so he reapplied. Was he really trying to get his job back, or was he casing the joint?
Ugh.
And there's an upside to trying to rob the place you work at, and a downside. Downside is they're going to recognize you. They're going to be like,
I know that guy. He used to
bro,
work here.
we used to make the French fries together.
Yeah.
But the upside is you know the ins and outs
of the
and
place,
like when
yeah.
the register's got the most money
Mhm.
in it, or
Yeah.
but he doesn't seem that bright.
No.
So maybe the upside stuff he didn't even.
Have you ever reapplied to a place you were fired from?
Well, I've not been fired, so I can't.
You've never been fired from a job?
I technically was, but I quit. I said that my boss could go have sex with a sheep. And I knew that I would probably
that
be
put the nail in the
fired
coffin.
for it. So I'm going to call that
Oh man.
a company-induced resignation. So no, I've never been fired.
Did he in fact go have sex with the sheep?
I mean, it was in rural Wisconsin,
So you never know.
You do the math.
Will Rock Sports.
You seemed like the type.
It's brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Larry. The Milwaukee Brewers, they used a big inning to edge the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. The Cubs beat the Houston Astros 4-3. And the White Sox, they continue to lose, falling to the Twins 6-3. Those three series wrap up today.
Technically, I robbed the place too. I took a box of plastic cups when I was on my way out the door.
You naughty
We used
boy.
them for keggers for like the entire semester after that. They had this university logo on them and everything. Everybody's like, where'd you get all the cool cups? I go,
I knew Larry.
I said Larry could go. Anyway.
And finally, so you knew about this already, the Department of Transportation announcing new
This is
passenger
huge.
rights.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
huge.
This is how like other businesses have to treat their customers, but airlines are like, we're the airlines. What are you gonna do? Walk?
Right.
Huh? You don't like the way you're being treated? Take a freaking train. You know, and people are like, I guess you got me, you know.
Right.
Now they gotta be, because if you don't get the service you've paid for, you should get a refund instantly in any business.
Yeah, they the new passenger rights rules where airlines will be required to refund passengers in cash for long delays and cancellations. There are also new rules for lost luggage.
Yeah.
I've never, I need to not.
I had my luggage.
I've never
had it be lost. I've had to be late, but
Mhm.
late on the way home. On the way home is not a big deal. It's just putting off laundry
It's
time.
like whatever. Thanks.
On the trip, I've known people who've been on trips that haven't gotten their luggage for a few days. So you're like borrowing clothes, you're cobbling together.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that happened to somebody
Outfits.
on one of our trips,
Yeah.
and they had to spend a lot of money at the
Right.
resort
Resort clothes.
Yeah, buying resort bathing suits.
How many resort bathing suits and T-shirts that say Cancun on them? You know.
Exactly.
It's a little dressier for dinner. Sorry, all I've got is shirts that say Cancun on them or whatever. So fancy. But they got it. They got a refund.
If your
and the
bags
money
are
and all
lost
that.
and not delivered to you within 12 hours.
Yeah.
So
If you look at it though, if you look at this whole thing, there's a little asterisk on it, you know, and then you go down to the bottom to see what it says, and it says Spirit Airlines and Frontier Airlines need not. They've got an exemption.
never
'Cause
had
that's
an issue.
That's their rule. Hey, look, we're Spirit. Did you get there? Are you dead? Your stuff will show up eventually, maybe. Frontier's like, we ain't getting them their stuff. They shouldn't have put it under the plane. If you want your stuff, keep it in visual sight. Keep it in the overhead bin, which, by the way, is $35. Suckers! A dead air courtesy of reductions in force. Volo Museum, so fun. And you can learn about it by going to volofun.com. That makes complete sense. Summer's coming. The kids are going to be like, get them passes for the Volo Museum. They can go there a bunch of times. Every time they will find something new and exciting to do. And you as an adult can go there and have a good time. There's a bar, by the way. So there you go. That fun waiting for you. And tons of stuff, whether you want educational things or just all out fun things. They're waiting for you at the Volo Museum.
Is there fun things to do there at Volo Museum?
I may have mentioned that.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Volofun.com, in fact, is where you can get all of that information. Their 9-hole dinosaur-themed mini golf course is open. If you have a dinosaur, there it is.
If you have a dinosaur,
if you have
bring it there. They will build a cage, and you will straight up. They'll give you a percentage of the take. If you have a dinosaur, this would be the place you would see a dinosaur in the area.
Have the
Where else
Jurassic
would
Gardens.
you take it? Where else you can't take it to like Brookfield Zoo? No,
You can't take a dinosaur
it'll eat
there.
all the other animals.
I'm
Volo Museum, they put in a cage. People come and look at
a
it.
dinosaur enthusiast, like
You
a
know, it
kid.
used to be Volo Auto Museum, and then they dropped Auto because they have so much other stuff there
Yeah.
now. Soon it would be Volo Museum and Jurassic Park. What could possibly go wrong? We've got a live dinosaur. No, but that's about the only thing they don't have there. They've got something for
Everything
everyone.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Get the combo pass and save. Again, get all the details at volofun.com.
And go see a live dinosaur. People are going to go now and be like, I really
I heard you had a dinosaur. They do have the Jurassic Gardens.
And the
It's
animatronic,
animatronic dinosaurs.
How do we know? Maybe one of them's real and they just don't want to tell us.
Dinosaur enthusiast is what I was trying to say, but it whatever.
come out
If you have
right.
a dinosaur.
If you're a dino enthusiast, hey, this is from the text line.
Mhm.
Hey, Sam, aka Soup's kid, promoting her business. I like it that every week she sends us this.
Yep.
This is good use for Open Phone Thursday. If you have a business, get some free advertising. Hey, Sam, aka Soup's kid. Soup was our friend from the Cabin Fever Getaway. Promoting my business, Light the Lamp Catering. We do any kind of party from 3 people and up. Visit us at lightthelampcatering.com. How did she get that? You'd think that would have already been a .com. All of them are taken. Or visit us on Facebook at Light the Lamp Catering. Have her do the food. She made those corned beef sandwiches.
That you didn't share with me.
I shared.
Mhm.
Your issue with Yola, not with me.
Okay.
Lightthelampcatering.com. That is good use of Open Phone Thursday. You got a business, you want a free plug, dial it up. I'll throw you on hold. 800-223-9510. It is Open Phone Thursday. Call now or do what she did. Text in 815-283-0095 studio, the first word in your message.
Mostly sunny and 53 today.
Here's Hardy on Will Rock. Hardy on Will Rock. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show. Open phone Thursday. Dial it up now, 800-223-9510. Say whatever you want. 712.
53 and mostly sunny today, 31 overnight, a chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 56. It's 40 in Kenosha, 39 in Elgin.
All right. It is Open Phone Thursday. Got some calls waiting. 800-223-9510. We do have one open line. Call now. We'll go to the phone lines next. And yeah, always available on the text at 815-283-0095. Studio, the first word in your message. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to Ray and Raymond Auto Group and Fox Lake and Antioch coming up at 7:30. No 3-lock box clue. Key number 1 found. Key number 2 going out this weekend. Clue numero uno for that on Monday morning. You have an idea?
Well, I have it
There's
right
the
here.
key right there.
There it
All right.
is.
I found the 3-lock box key. Where was it? It was in Leah's right hand. That's a very good clue. I found it. I'm getting one of the prizes. I don't know which
That's
one
how
I
this
picked.
trip works, right? Or
Yeah.
the contest works.
We got great prizes. Trip for 2 to any Ryu Hotels and Resorts property. Been to a bunch of those. Great all-inclusive deal there. Also, trip for 2 to Dreams Playa Mujeres in Cancun, Mexico. And a pair of 4-day VIP passes for Louder Than Life in Louisville in September. Find one of the keys, win one of the prizes.
To answer your question, I had an idea of where I was going to put it. But the issue also is that I'm scared someone's going to accidentally find it. Like someone who's
stumble upon it.
not.
That's always been a thing. Like somebody be like, "What is this?" Yeah, but it
Yeah.
says right on it what it is.
Mhm.
So then you get somebody who has no idea winning the prize, and that
Right.
sucks. So you got to squirrel it away good so they don't accident. There's a lot to it,
There's
and
so
hiding
much
it is
to it,
difficult.
yeah.
You got to look around, make sure nobody sees you.
Mhm.
When I hid mine, there was a guy, and I had to wait until he left. It was at the metro station on just off Washington in Grays Lake, and the guy was, and I'm like, did he see me hide that or not? And then he got on the train and left, and he wasn't the person.
See,
who
hiding
won
it
the
at
prize.
the train station would stress me out because there are so many people
There was
going
nobody.
through there.
You got to go in the middle of the day, or you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
There's a
you're-
lot to it.
It's like Mission Impossible. I enjoy doing it. Anyway, find one of those keys, win one of the great prizes. 3-lock box resumes on Monday. It's thanks to AHW, your local John Deere dealer, always here when there's work to be done. Ryu Hotels and Resorts, Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Danny Wimmer presents 3-lock box. Got a clue for you Monday morning at 7:30 from Will Rock. Master Truck and Trailer. Go on over and see John and the team there at MTT. They're going to get you taken care of. Boating season coming up. Saw some boats out on the lake 2 weekends ago, so people are already doing it. If you can't get your boat to the lake because there's something wrong with the trailer or the hitch, you need some work done, Master Truck and Trailer will get it done. They'll get it done right. Camper, time to get that to the campsite, get it out, get ready for summer. Master Truck and Trailer. Landscapers, saw those guys working in the neighborhood, planted our trees yesterday. You got a landscaping trailer, something wrong with the trailer, the hitch, the brakes, the wheels, the floorboards, whatever it is. Master Truck and Trailer will get it fixed for you properly instead of just patching it together, having somebody help you out. Get it done right. That's precious cargo you're towing. Make sure it gets to the destination. Master Truck and Trailer will get you taken care of. Stop in and see them today. They're on Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road in Waukegan, and online at mttllc.net. It is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Call now. Get on the air and say whatever you want. A bunch of people in line. This person's been waiting 9 minutes and 42 seconds. Hi, Will Rock. What's up? Who's this?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
It's a weird delay.
What?
Weird delay. Exactly.
Uh-huh. What can I do for you?
So, the reason I was calling is that you guys have a question yet today or no?
No. Do you have a question you want us to use?
Yeah, so you guys played Possum Kingdom by Toadies this morning,
Okay.
and that's one of my, like, air quotes, nostalgia songs.
Okay.
The reason being, when I enlisted in the Marine Corps in October of 95, and that song came out like September, October of 95. And they had the line in it, "Do you want to die?" And the reason I say that is because my recruiter was driving me to MEPS at like 110 miles an hour down the damn freeway to get to MEPS on time, and I kept thinking, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
And the song playing on the radio, "Do you want to die?" And I was like, it's permanently burned into my brain.
So it's not a good
Do you
memory, though.
wanna
It's
die?
not a good memory.
Well, yeah, it is because he's here to talk about it.
Yeah.
He
You made it,
didn't
but
die.
did
memory,
you
but
die? Yeah, but
I
did
made
you
it.
die? Yeah. Well, good job. How long were you in
No,
the
I didn't.
Marine Corps for?
20 years and 11 days.
Wow. Thanks for doing that. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. I was reading a thing last night where
It is what it is.
I was reading a thing last night where some members of the service, not a lot, but don't like it when people say thank you for your service. Is that a good? Because I always do that or not.
It doesn't bother me, but I don't.
You don't need
it. I'm indifferent, I guess.
You didn't do
I
it
don't-
because
I
you
don't need
wanted
it.
people saying thank you or whatever.
No, I did it because it pays my mortgage every month
Yeah.
and my retirement check.
Yeah. Now, have you found a career after the Corps? What are you doing? What did you do?
Yeah, I work for Train. I got a pretty good gig.
Good. Was it stuff you learned in the Corps, or was it training? Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it if somebody is, getting out of high school or whatever, or has been meandering around for a few years afterwards, don't know what to do? Would you recommend military service?
Absolutely.
All right.
I mean, it's one of those things that I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I got out when I did. I mean, it got real political at the top.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your service, I guess. Semper Fidelis, my friend. All right. Thanks for calling, man. Our question today is going to be, what's our question today?
It's
Did you die?
What's your nostalgia song? What's the song that you got a memory of that's burned in your brain?
Nostalgia. I like that.
I do too.
It'd be hard to pick one because so many things take me to. I'm going to tell you mine. I'm going to play mine for songs that get Tom fired.
Yeah, do it.
How about that? All right.
Awesome.
Thanks for calling. What's
Songs
your name?
that take me to fire is one of my favorites.
What's your name?
I'm Luke.
Luke, thanks for calling, man.
Have a good morning, guys.
You
We're
too,
looking
man.
for your nostalgia song this morning. We got a bunch of people on hold. We will get to those coming up for Open Phone Thursday. I can't believe Leah didn't ring the bell for him. You forget it's there, don't you?
No,
Or
no.
you
I
hated
was
him and
no.
you hate the Marine Corps.
No,
That's not
I do
good.
not hate
They
the
will
Marine
kick
Corps.
the crap out of you.
Do not hate the
Oh.
Marine Corps. I was going to, but I didn't want to ring the bell after you guys were having that discussion. Like, thank you for your service. I didn't want to ring the bell just because he served. Because
You
then
didn't wanna- you didn't
every
wanna
single
pander.
person who served is going to call thinking, I'm going to ring the bell. Right? I thought about doing it though.
Have you been an overthinker all your life?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's that. Back to the phone lines, and then we'll crash her psyche coming up in just a couple minutes for OPT. There's nothing more. So those guys, I thought it was going to be way more acoustic than it was, but it was very much a storyteller's thing. If you get a chance to see Godsmack on this tour, definitely go and do it. There's a wake on Will Rock. Got to see those guys on Monday night in Madison. Worth the trip. 7:29 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. One phone line open for Open Phone Thursday. Dial it up now, 800-223-9510. We'll get to that coming up next. Got a bunch of people holding on for Open Phone Thursday, and that is on the way.
53 and mostly sunny for today. 31 overnight. Chance of rain tomorrow. High of 56. It's 38 in Woodstock and 40 in Waukegan. And on the way, trillions of cicadas set to hatch in the next few weeks from Georgia to Wisconsin. There's an update on that. And I will tell you a couple updates, actually. Coming up after the 95 Will Rock and 95 second update. John Mackey Jr. has been sentenced to 26 years in prison after pleading guilty to fatally shooting 18-year-old Dylan Sanchez in the face in 2019 near Richmond. Mackey and Sanchez were acquaintances, and Sanchez had recently moved in with Mackey. Mackey initially faced 2 counts of first-degree murder, but entered a plea deal admitting to 1 count. A Kenosha Unified teacher is on administrative leave for allegedly grooming a student sexually. The 7th grade K-Tech West teacher hasn't been charged even after an investigation by Kenosha police. However, the decision is said to be under review. The teacher was put on leave and remains so even after the investigation concluded. Will Rock Sports. Milwaukee Brewers used 1 big inning to edge the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. The Cubs beat the Houston Astros 4-3. White Sox, they continue to be losers, falling to the Twins 6-3.
Let's not call them losers. That seems a little mean. They came in second place in the game last night.
Yeah, if you're not first, you're last. All right.
Second place is a silver medal, Leah. They came in second place in that game.
Also came in last place. So, and I think that's what they're shooting for.
They were the silver medalists of the game.
Those 3 series wrap up today. The Chicago Bears unveiled plans for a new stadium yesterday on the city's lakefront, replacing Soldier Field with a state-of-the-art venue that would allow Chicago to host major sporting events like the Super Bowl.
And it'll have 4 parking spots.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Ooh, it's exciting.
Seriously,
where's
though, it's
the parking? Where's it getting there? It's like the longest walk ever.
Funnel you through a tunnel.
Yeah.
8 feet wide.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And finally, cicadas. I know a lot of people that are stressing out about this because it's a big one this time with 2 separate 17-year and 13-year broods.
They hit at the same time.
Yeah. They're awaking from their nap.
They're overlapping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And once again, people online are wondering, can you eat them? The answer is yes, they're edible. So if you want to dig in, however, the FDA warns people not to, because if you have a seafood allergy, the hard shell exterior can actually trigger reactions to those that are allergic
so
to
they have
shellfish.
They have an ectoskeleton as opposed to what you and I have, which is
an interior skeleton.
An endoskeleton.
Endo, yeah.
You almost got that, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So they if you have a seafood allergy, shellfish allergy,
yeah.
don't eat the cicadas. Otherwise, they're delicious. Have at it.
A sheriff's office in South Carolina is also asking people to stop filing noise complaints.
Against the cicadas.
They said several people have called in to report a siren or some sort of weird roaring sound that was really loud.
So it's already started down there.
It's starting, like, they're starting to come up, and people are posting pictures of holes in their, like, yard.
Yeah. This sheriff's office, by the way, they had to write little tiny tickets. It was not easy to write the little tiny tickets. I'm going to have to cite you for this. Also, the cicadas, a lot of people don't know, had their window tinting was too dark. So that's why, you know why I pulled you over, little bug? Your window tinting is too. I'm going to write you a little tiny noise violation ticket. Oh, and in an unrelated story, we're taking all summer off for Taste It Tuesday.
Oh,
there will be no Taste It Tuesdays this summer. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to enjoy cicadas. SinusSnoringMD.com. Dr. Swerdling can magically make that snoring problem go away. It's not magic. He's a doctor. They have all sorts of different things they can do for you. Minimally invasive, though. Surgical and non-surgical treatments for all things ear, nose, throat, sinus, snoring, sleep apnea can be very dangerous. Whatever you got going on, he's going to give you the exam. He'll put you at ease. He'll explain to you and show you what's going on. And then he'll talk to you about treatment options. When you get it done, you regain your quality of life. You breathe better. You sleep better. Everything is that much better. Oxygen, good. Snoring, bad. And Dr. Swerdling can fix it. You want to know more? You want info? You want to know about his locations? He's got 4 of them. You want to know about insurance? You want to get an appointment? All of it is right there. Go on your computer or your phone today. Sinus and SnoringMD.com. Best day of the week is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. And hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning. This is Brian.
Brian, our question today, do you have a nostalgia song that takes you back to something?
Probably it would be Three Doors Down from when I was like really young and just I remember when I was like 16, 17 and had some drinks with friends and it was just really good.
It transports you back to a great time in your life. That's a good nostalgia song right there. Yeah, that's awesome. What can we do for you today?
Yeah. So I'm a longtime listener, first time caller.
Wow.
My friend and I have a painting business, and we are like located anywhere from Kenosha to Lake County, and we've been trying to get business, and we tried these apps, you know, that like link up businesses with people that need work,
like the handyman apps, Thumbtack,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's horrible. We
Yeah.
tried that. We tried Thumbtack app. They charge like $30 if somebody messages you, and these people are messaging like 10 different companies, and it's just like it's crazy.
They
So
get you in like a bidding war
Yeah.
online before you. We've used that app to have people come and fix stuff though, but you're saying it's not a good deal on the other end for the people doing the work. So that's
Right.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
kind of painting do you do? Like watercolors, acrylics? Are you an impressionist? Do you do like what kind of painting do you do?
We do mostly interior. We'll do like patching, sanding. We can do accent walls.
It is worth-
like house painting, not art. Okay, I thought you were
It
doing
is worth
okay.
paying
All right.
someone.
Painting is on my list. I told you I have a list. Moving furniture, painting, and the larger yard work. We had guys come home and plant trees
Yeah.
yesterday because I'm not, and the guys who did our yard work, great guys. If you need to know who they are, send me an email. They came and they made it more beautiful than I ever could have planting these trees. And it was fair price. There's certain things that other people should do, and painting is definitely
Painting's
on
up
that
there.
list.
I had painted 3 different ceilings in my house.
Painting a ceiling is
It's
like
horrible.
if you do that with your spouse, whatever, you could end up with a divorce. It is painting is. Anytime I've ever painted with somebody, there's been yelling and swearing and anger.
Ryan
and,
just stepped back because he said every time that he came home from work, he was working nights, and he would come home from work and I would be sanding the same damn wall over and over and over again. And he would take a picture of it because he's like, this is unreal. I sanded a penis into the wall.
Okay. Was it Ryan's penis you sanded into the wall?
It looked like a
and
penis.
by sanding, do you mean oral sex? Is this code? I don't want to know. Anyway, you want to plug your business? Save
I'm
us
also
from
going
this
to
guy.
ring his bell.
Oh, look at that. You rang the bell. You get to spin the wheel. Hold on, though. You plug your business first. What is the business?
It's called Ocean White Painting.
That is a dumb name.
Ocean
Why is it
White
called Ocean White?
Painting.
No, I'm kidding. Why is it called Ocean White Painting?
So my friend Devin and I have this company. It's a new company. His girlfriend's name is OSHA, which means ocean, and so he
And
just
she's
decided
white?
to go with.
She's white. She's a Caucasian. My girlfriend's a Caucasian. When they break up, they're going to have to change the name of the company. Yeah. Anyway, what were you calling for? Just to bitch about those online things and say don't do it if you're a business.
And plug his
Well,
business.
And plug
It's
your
actually
business.
say that, and then also just put the company name and possibly the phone number out there
Nobody's going to remember the phone
Yeah,
number.
do you have Facebook
Are you
or-
on the book, or are you on? Do you have a website?
Yeah, it's on Google and Facebook.
Ocean White Painting, at least until they break up. Yeah.
Why is it white though? Is she Caucasian? Is
She's
that
Caucasian. Ocean is a white girl. She's Caucasian. Yeah. No, they'll
It's
only
just
paint the
about
color
looking
white. That's all the paint they bought was white. They don't have any other colors. If you want something a different color, you got to call somebody else. Ocean White Painting. It's only Nazis can call them. I don't know. Why is it white? Why is it ocean white?
It's just the best looking color for.
It
for
really
paint.
okay.
Unless you have kids.
Now we got a little racist. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're gonna spin the wheel, and then if it lands on the number you pick, you win the jackpot. We're at $808 and change. What number do you want between 1 and 95?
Go 72.
72. Let's spin the wheel. Here we go. 72 is what we're looking for. Computer, pick a number between 1 and 95.
Here's a number between 1 and 95. It's 28.
Oh,
damn.
so close. So close.
I rang the bell because he's a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah.
However, I rang it for him because he's getting screwed by this company.
Yeah.
Paying for that.
Yeah.
I was hoping to help you out,
And he
man.
called with one of the greatest cliches in the history of radio. I want somebody to call and say, long-time caller, first-time listener. Where they just, anyway, that'd be the guy from Michigan. That'd be the guy from Muskegon. Thanks for calling, man.
He's the guy that was talking for hours and hours.
Yeah, that guy did not
you listen
stop.
to that whole thing? I mean, that's like watching paint dry, right?
Yeah, I mean, I listened to a lot of it, and I
Yeah.
just couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
I would rather have been
Me
painting.
either.
Yeah, and I hate painting. It's the worst. Thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Ocean White Painting for all your painting needs for Caucasians. So there you go.
It's the
I'm
best looking
kidding.
color.
I'm kidding. It's Open Phone Thursday. We got a line open now, 800-223-9510. Call, plug your business, tell somebody you love them, break up with your girlfriend, whatever you got. Make a sound, tell a joke, sing a song, whatever you want. It's Open Phone Thursday. Call now. Here's Lincoln Park on Will Rock. Lincoln Park on 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show, open phone Thursday. We do not have an open phone line right now, so don't dial it up for OPT. Nostalgia song. Your nostalgia song is our question today for open phone Thursday. It is 7:46.
53 and mostly sunny for today, 31 overnight, 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. It is 40 in Gurnee and 38 in Crystal Lake.
Person's been waiting online the longest. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
This
Hello?
is Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Brian, what's your nostalgia song? What song takes you back the most out of all the songs?
I was just thinking about that. I would have to say off the top of my head, Stay Together for the Kids, Blink 182.
Oh, all right. Why?
Especially having a kid these days and looking back at that song,
Okay.
hits a little different.
All right. What can we do for you today for Open Phone Thursday?
I just wanted to plug my new business I have going on in the Gurnee, Kenosha area.
Let's
All right.
hear it.
Gernosha.
Gernosha.
Or
Gernosha,
no,
I like
no
that.
knee. No knee.
No knee.
No knee. All right. What is it?
We are called Cosmic Claws Arcade. We are a mobile claw machine arcade where we come out to birthday parties, events, weddings, and we set up a little arcade for you, for your guests to be entertained.
This is cool. Do you have a claw machine?
I'd hope so.
We have multiple. They're smaller machines, so we bring about 6 to each event.
Yeah.
Along with a giant Connect 4 and Jenga.
All right. And you bring it out to
Yeah.
parties and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. What do you fill the claw machines with, like, stuff, or do the people pick what goes in the claw machines? Or
I have so many questions.
yeah,
Yeah, we usually pick out the toys.
yeah.
With little stuffies, rubber ducks.
Do you have the
but we're
lobster?
open up-
Do you have the lobster one? I like the lobster one. You don't have that, do you? Did you ever see the lobster one? My
Uh,
son Sam got a lobster out of one of them.
Out of one?
Yeah, I loved it just because the lobsters would battle for who got to be in
Who
the
get to be-
corner.
Yeah.
And then there would be one lobster that they would shove out there,
Aw.
like the runt lobster would get shoved out there, and that's what the claw would. It was terrifying. You don't see them anymore because I think it was terrifying to the lobsters. Sam did it in the Dells and actually got a lobster out of it. So you don't have the lobster one, do you?
No, we do not. That's funny though.
One
I
with-
just saw a goldfish one recently.
Or you
They
get
came out with the goldfish.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Or how about one with the, like, little baby chickens? That would be cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Where the claw goes for the little baby chicken and it terrifies it.
That's horrible. Is it just for kids
Yeah.
or are there adult ones?
Do you load it up with sex toys ever? Is what Leah's trying to ask without asking. Have you ever loaded one of the claw machines with sex toys?
No, but I definitely thought of adult toys for like
Mhm.
bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting them in bars and bringing
Oh,
You don't
crabs
have
man.
in there.
lobsters, but people can get crabs.
That
all right,
one's-
all right, yeah, all right. What does it cost?
And I wanted to say I love my wife Kelsey. I
Yeah.
wanted to put that.
Oh, look
before,
at you sucking
plugging-
up. That's my bell, not Leah's. Listen. What did you do wrongs at home? What did you mess something
Yeah.
up? You gotta,
No.
You still
Not
got to get her
recently.
flowers. Calling on the radio does not equal, flowers for whatever you screwed up. Anyway, so the business is called Ocean White Painting. No, it's called Cosmic Claw Arcade.
CosmicClawsArcade.com.
All right. And when you have you got the .com. Congratulations. I guess that nobody was after Cosmic Claws Arcade. You didn't have to
Are
buy
you on
it.
Facebook
Yeah.
or?
Instagram, yes, too.
Nice.
Cosmic Claws.
He's not old people like you,
I
Leah. He's on the
know.
gram, not the book.
I got to get off
Only
the book.
grandma's on the book, yeah.
Damn it.
CosmicClawsArcade.com. That's very cool. Thanks for calling, man. What does it cost to have you come out and do that? Can you ballpark me a figure? Or?
Usually like around 400 for a couple hours at
All
your
right.
party.
And does that include
And we
the
supply we supply the devices.
all right, load one of them up with vibrators and head on over to Leah's house. All right.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
hard,
saying.
It's hard to have the claw pull that out of there because just like the lobsters would move, they would kick themselves free.
Well, you don't have them on.
and your vibrator, it would vibrate its way out of the claw.
Listen, not necessarily talking about myself, but you know how
whatever,
many
your vibrating butt plug.
you
Whatever.
know
I
how
don't
many
for,
regretful one night stands that would save people if they had a sex toy claw machine at a bar, and on your way out, you just instead of picking the beer goggle person that you thought looked all right,
Or-
you go to the claw machine and you get yourself a little.
or you
something-
get to
something
their
bring
place and they have that in their house, and you're
Mhm.
like, no, I gotta go. We ain't doing this. Never mind, you weirdo. Like, yeah, hey, welcome to my house. I'll get you a drink. Go ahead and get yourself a butt plug out of the
Toy
claw
of
machine.
choice.
Yeah. It is Open Phone Thursday. Call and plug your business. 800-223-9510 or talk about anything else you want. 751 now. Hey, Studio East. We got some action going on here at the G Spot at Gurney Mills. You want to see Messer? They will be here Monday afternoon around 2. And then at 3 on Monday, Through Fire. Studio East open to the public here at the G Spot at Gurney Mills. Come on out and see those bands on Monday with 95 Will Rock. We got a lot of calls to get to.
Speed round.
That doesn't seem fair to the people calling
Okay.
to do speed round. I think everybody, do you think they'd rather hold and wait their turn for a full length call, or do you think they would rather do speed round because we have 6 lines all full? There's no open lines. Do we want to do speed round or do we want to?
No, give it. Let's take 2. Can we take 2?
Well, it depends on how long these people take. Who's been waiting the longest? This one. This one. It's a bad dad joke, Danny, who I told to call.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
He said, I saw he posted something last night, and I said, well, why haven't been calling? And he said, I thought maybe people were sick of me. We're never sick of you, bad dad joke, Danny. I like your bad dad jokes.
Well, thank you.
But I said it because you're doing it again. You're trying it again this year. He wants to be Mr. Lake Geneva or whatever.
Aw.
And I saw him doing some type of
I am a
dance
glutton for
routine.
punishment.
Yeah, he was doing some type of dance routine online. What were you? He was laying on the stage, rolling around like Madonna in Like a Virgin. I didn't have the audio on. Was there a
I gotta see
song
that.
playing?
So that was practicing like the intro. So there's this group dance in the beginning, and then they say contestant number 1, Danny Zintek, and then I come up, I wave, and because I'm such an extra person, that was me being a little extra.
Is that your plan? Is to roll around on the stage like the Material Girl?
You know, if you haven't seen footage from the 2022 pageant, I would recommend looking through the archives.
Oddly, Danny, I have not watched your pageant reel, but I will go check it out.
Okay.
So he wants to be
You need
Mr.
to.
Lake Geneva, and people can go to this when it happens, or they can vote online, or how can we get involved, bad dad joke, Danny, with Mr. Lake Geneva?
So 50% of my vote is donations to a charity of my choice. My choice charity this go round is Lift for the 22. They provide gym memberships and recreational activities to veterans who otherwise couldn't afford them, or, you know, just facing the daily struggles of post-service.
Well, that's a very good
and-
charity.
I agree. So in order to donate to that, you can go to linktree.com/DZ Woodworking, and the first link up there is my donation link.
I'm sharing the video now on my Facebook page, which also goes to my Instagram, I believe, of you dancing around. And then the where is the donation link at?
So linktree.com/DZ Woodworking, and the top link in that link tree is my donation page.
Linktree, TREE.com/ spell DZ, the letter DZ Woodworking.
DZ Woodworking.
Linktree.com/DZ Woodworking. Now I'm sharing that link in the comments of your whatever the hell you're doing in this video. And then and then there's Danny's Woodworking. On there you can pageant donation, Lift for 22. I'm going to donate right now. So you get votes.
Thank you.
If people donate on this thing. All right. And people can go and watch your video now on my Facebook page. I'll share it on the Morning Show Facebook page. And that's a great charity. Now,
Perfect.
last year you did this. Were you Miss Congeniality or runner up or anything, or?
I was told by many people who watched that I certainly rocked the crowd.
So it
but
was Miss
I was in,
Congeniality. Yeah,
ninth
all right.
place on donations.
Ninth
yeah.
place. You currently have it doesn't look like any donations. No.
No, they keep it private and they give us like a bi-weekly update.
Amount is required. I'll give you $20. Is that fair?
Hey, thank you, sir.
All
I appreciate that.
All right. So I'm gonna make a donation here. I gotta fill all this stuff out. All right. So and then other than the donation, people come out and vote for you, or vote for you online, or what?
So the donations are like the public vote, and then the night of the actual pageant, the other 50% of the vote goes to 3 judges who sit right up in front of the stage and watch us.
Okay. All right. And when is the pageant?
June 1st, it's at Badger High School's auditorium.
Yeah. Email me the info, and if it's possible, we will come and watch you roll around on the stage like a fool. All right. I love that because I've done many things where I rolled around on the stage like a fool. Do you have a joke for us?
I do, as a matter of
Joke,
fact.
Danny? All right, here we go.
What kind of shoes do bananas make?
What kind of shoes do slippers?
You got it right, slippers.
I'm a jagoff. All right.
Yeah, you are.
It's a.
I know.
You're not ruining a joke. If it's a riddle, you get to say the answer if you know
Yeah.
it. If I give a
Is
punchline
that
of
a
a joke,
riddle?
he
Is that
said
considered
what
a
kind.
riddle?
There was a question at the
Okay.
end of the line. What kind of shoes do bananas make?
Yeah.
All right.
And then you.
and I answered it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danny. Good luck.
Thanks, Danny.
I post the video. I'll give you the donation. Okay.
Thank you, Tom. I really appreciate it, guys.
Danny Z's Woodworking, just a guy who likes to play with his wood. What a tagline. Oddly enough, same tagline of this show. Will Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah. Just a guy who likes to play with his wood and a woman who sits there and watches it. More phone calls coming up. We have one open phone line now because we dumped Danny there.
I'm
800
not watching you play with wood.
223-9510. Well, I am now. You just can't see it because you want me to
counter.
stand up?
No.
All right.
Oh, gosh. 53 and mostly sunny for today. 31 overnight. 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. That you fell out of your chair. You just got up.
Oh, yeah, I got to get my credit card. I'm giving Danny a donation.
39 in Antioch and 40 in Lake Bluff.
Not because I want him to win this pageant.
No, because it's for a good cause.
It's a very good cause. Not that I don't want him to win the pageant, but if he wins the pageant, something's
never gonna
horribly
hear the
wrong in
end.
Lake Geneva.
Oh.
if he's No, he's a good guy.
He's
I like
such a
Dan.
good guy.
I'm giving him a hard time. I love the guy.
On the way though, a little road rage incident. This lady was a little upsetty without her spaghetti. I'll tell you about that coming
You're
up
so proud of that.
after the 95 Will Rock 95 second update. I only did it because we had bad dad joke Danny on the line beforehand. That is on the way. Washington Street also coming up. Fox Lake, that is going to be closed for a year starting on Monday. Construction begins on the Route 59 and Grand Avenue intersection improvement project. The project aims to realign Washington Street and improve traffic flow with dedicated turn lanes. Detours will be in place and local traffic will have limited access while construction progresses toward an anticipated spring 2025 reopening. And maybe they have their ish together out there, but I am I'm a little jaded after. Yeah, I'm a little jaded after the project that was Grand Avenue and 41 for 700 years. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Only because my house is right there.
Well, but I mean, they got to work on the roads.
I understand, but they said it was a 2-year project, and then someone like mismeasured something, and it ended up turning into. It was like 7 years. We couldn't even turn out of our neighborhood.
I put in catch basins once in a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was not the superintendent of the job. That were slightly too high.
Just a little too high.
Catch basins is where the rain goes when
Right,
it rains
right,
because
right.
they're at the lowest point. Now, if a catch basin is too high,
It's not gonna. It's gonna flood, right?
well, the rain doesn't go away because it can't get into the
Right,
catch.
right,
There's
right,
no ladder for water.
What? If only.
Also, I did a water main job that leaked. But other than that, I was
You
good.
did really
That
good.
was- yes, 2 strikes. Anyway. So I have sympathy for the people
the
that
people
had
that
a
are
problem
doing
with their
it.
measurement.
Well,
Also,
either
don't
way.
screw it up or Leah's coming for you.
Please measure twice.
Yeah.
Will Rock
Measure twice,
Sports.
cut the road once.
Sports, it's all thanks to Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Milwaukee Brewers, they used one big inning to edge the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. The Cubs beat the Houston Astros 4-3. White Sox, they lost again, falling to the Twins 6-3. Those 3 series wrap up today. And finally, road rage incidents. All right. This one is just a little different than all the other ones I've ever heard of. A woman in Indy, she called 911. This happened last week to report that she had been the victim of road rage. And she was concerned because she had 3 kids in the car with her, and she also happened to be pregnant. That actually happened to me once. 3 kids in the car. I was pregnant. A lady got out of her car to yell at me. She told police that she was turning right when another driver turned left in front of her. And she admitted that she shouted at the other driver, but then the driver brake checked her and flashed a gun. Ended up.
Oh, that
Yeah. It does. That's why you can't fight with people on the road.
I don't do road rage.
But I don't know what's worse, the flashing of the gun or what happened next.
Wait a second. The other lady had a flamethrower?
No. The lady continued, because it's 2 women here. The lady continued to tail her. She said the other driver then threw a full container of spaghetti at her. Just threw a thing of spaghetti at her, covered her entire car. The woman then sideswiped her and pointed a gun at her again. But yeah, threw a thing of spaghetti.
She's only hurting herself.
Spaghetti
She's
thrower.
getting
Yeah,
home,
now
you're not
she
gonna
doesn't have any spaghetti.
Right.
She's going to be very upsetty.
Yeah, partly cloudy with a chance
Chance
of
of
upsetty spaghetti.
spaghetti.
You're very proud of the
No
upsetty
meatballs.
spaghetti rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to say it again?
She's very upsetty without her spaghetti.
Yay! Will Rock Morning Show with food rhymes. It's Open Phone Thursday. Call now.
That's all I got.
800-223-9510 off to the phone lines next on Will Rock. I'm posting Danny's donation link everywhere. Let's get him some votes and have him be Mr. Lake Geneva. Then we can say we know Mr. Lake Geneva. And it's a
Claim
great
to fame.
It's a great cause. Danny does all sorts of stuff like that. I wish I needed some woodworking. I'd buy it from him, but I wouldn't know what to get. If you look and see his woodworking, it's very good. It's like tables and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's very artistic. I couldn't do what he does. It's very good. So I just shared it on my Facebook and on the morning show and on the Will Rock Facebook, and it's probably on the gram there too. So it's not just hitting the old people. It's Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Good morning, Steve.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
I got to ask you a question.
What?
Two things. One, what is your nostalgia song?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. Blue Suede, Hooked on a Feeling.
Hooked on a feeling. That's a great song.
That is a great song. It reminds me of when I was young.
Okay, that takes you back to when you were young in the 1930s. Got it. All right. No, that's like a 70s tune. Yeah. I like some 70s tunes because I remember music like from when I was a little kid, listening to WLS and all that, Seasons in the Sun and Undercover Angel. And all
Right.
And then the other question is Leah doesn't have anybody to drink with for happy hour tomorrow. So are you going to come in or what are you going to do?
Maybe.
Or you got to be on with Sherman and Schmiegel. Anyway, all right. What can we plug for you today, Steve?
We're going to be serving insects at
oh God,
Sandlots.
Are you doing the cicada thing?
Are
you doing the cicada thing?
I don't know if we're going to eat cicadas because those are really big, but we're going to do crickets, chocolate covered crickets. It's amazing how many insects you can buy
Yeah.
eat online.
I was
You
gonna
can buy
say-
tarantulas.
I was gonna say you aren't going out
Everything.
and catching crickets. That would be a lot of work. There's
Take you a
like
long
places you
time.
can buy. I had cricket quesadillas in Mexico, and it was horrible. They tasted like bugs.
Yeah.
And I was picking little cricket teeth out or legs out of my
your
teeth.
teeth.
Literally pulled a cricket leg out from between my teeth. And I think that the Mexican guys back in the kitchen were looking through that little window in the door going, "What if the gringos ordered it?" You know, it was on the menu just to punk the gringos. It was horrible. It tasted like dust. It was so bad.
Yeah.
They say that we're going to
Well,
be transitioning to this in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next decade or so.
Insects rule the
Mhm.
planet. If we don't start eating them now, we're screwed because there's more of them than there is of us. If they'd get organized, we'd be effed.
But the cicadas, there's the zombie cicadas that have the STDs, and we can't eat those
I
ones.
just don't have sex with cicadas, Leah. We covered this.
Damn it.
Anyway, so what you're gonna put bugs on the menu, but not cicadas because they're too big. So when can we go to Sandlots and eat bugs, Steve?
Within the next few weeks, I told the guys in the kitchen to order bugs yesterday, so we should get them. We're gonna test them, and then we'll figure out what's going on. But we'll have chocolate covered like crickets. When my kids were young, we used to be able to buy the boxes with I think the flavors were like salt and vinegar
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
And
So it's a little fun. We'll see what happens.
Steve wonders why he went out of business. He's like, I don't know. All
I don't
of a
know
sudden,
what
all the
happened.
business dried up. We were doing great, and then all the business dried up. All right, what charity thing do you have going on this weekend? There's always a charity thing at Sandlots of Salem.
No, we don't. We got baseball starting, Little League baseball
Oh,
starting.
those
yeah.
The
bastards.
parking lots, if the parking lot's really packed, don't worry. We'll find a seat inside for you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Come watch the kids play.
There you go.
Thanks
All
a lot. You guys have a good weekend.
Thank you, Steve.
Sandlots of Salem on 83 North of C. They're
I'm
going to be
so hungry.
for bugs.
Well, no,
Okay.
just for Sandlots.
All right.
And my sandwich. You smell that?
Good food. Yeah, go ahead and warm that up. I'll play my nostalgia song, and then I will tell you why it's my nostalgia song after I play it for songs that get Tom fired. You're going to recognize it. It's in the system because I'm sure they play it occasionally as a flashback on Disco 102. This song transports me to a certain time and a certain thing. That's our question for OPT today. Here's Escape Club songs that get Tom fired. Songs that get Tom fired from the Escape Club, Wild Wild West. And we're doing nostalgia songs. That's the question today. Thanks to the OPT caller who suggested that. Songs that take you back to a certain thing. That song will do it. That song, we were driving to Florida in my buddy John's truck to pick up Bob the Builder's girlfriend at the time. He had gone on one date with Dina. One date. She was visiting a friend here. Trisha, they went to Great America, one date.
And he knew.
I guess we drove down to Florida, picked up her and all her stuff, me and Bob and John in the truck, and my girlfriend Lisa at the time, 4 of us in the truck on the way to Florida. and on the way there and on the way back, picked up Dina, brought her back, and they've got grandkids now.
Yeah.
So they're
a fantastic couple.
When you all was like, you don't love me, you hardly know me. This is like after going on with her for a while. And I'm like, I don't know, Bob and Dina. It's their fault that Yola's stuck with me. But all the way to Florida and all the way back, you could hear that song on the radio the whole time. Like if it ended on one station, you could scan,
switch it over. Yeah,
it would be on it was one of those super overplayed songs. We were like, you play the same songs too much, but that's what gets ratings. That's just how it works. So that was the song that reminds me of that trip. So there you go.
Taking you back.
There's some other good stories from that trip. I will not be sharing them today. It is 8:17. What is your nostalgia song, or what do you have to plug, or what do you want to talk about? It's Open Phone Thursday. The airwaves are yours. We have one open line. Put you on hold, 800-223-9510. We'll get to some of those calls coming up next. 8:17, Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Anaheim.
53 and mostly sunny today, 31 overnight, 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. It is 53 in Racine and it is 43 in Racine, 44 in Palatine.
Took 10 degrees away from Racine.
I'm sorry. Not that warm yet. We'll get there eventually.
It's like near 80. This week,
Saturday, I think.
Yeah. This was like the last. As I'm seeing frost this morning, I'm like, this should be the last because it's
Ryan was
60s
saying that
and
too.
70s next week. I don't see us getting to freezing again. I hope not.
I hope not, because I want to move my flowers from inside the house to outside.
Yeah.
I want to plant.
Those bastards.
And when I say I want to plant, my husband.
Ryan's digging holes. Do you have a nostalgia song? Or are we going to play yours?
I'm trying to think of it.
Songs that get Leah fired. Think about it. We're on till 10. Take your time. Don't stress.
I got time.
And then what are you eating that smells like an onion farted on my face? Normally, I'm happy. It smells tasty.
It smells different.
This is the first time ever that every morning she warms up food and it only smells like vegetable soup.
Because I eat a lot of veggies, and I think it's the seasoning that you're smelling, but it's like
smells kind of like vomit.
Okay, stop. You're gonna trigger me.
Smells like vomit. So what are you eating? It smells like onions are having their way with me.
Linos.
You talk about Linos. That's what you have when you're hanging out at the garage with the guys.
It depends on what they order, but sometimes they order Linos at the garage. We got Linos for the celebratory birthdays last night because it's a lot. We have a lot of April birthdays in our family, which my oldest is 17 today.
Happy birthday. One more year. And
happy birthday, Kaden. Get your ass
you'd be an
out.
empty nester if it wasn't for all that unprotected sex.
Well, we chose to start over again. But it's Lino's sub. And anyone who knows Lino's other than you've never had Lino's, which is insane. We got 2 3-foot subs. 3 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and then
huge.
It's huge. And then they cut them into, you could have them cut it into like certain sizes.
Yeah.
We did 3-inch. So it's my 3-inch
I don't
sub.
like 3-inch because they're hard to eat. They fall apart. The smaller
It's got
ones.
one onion on it. And they have the most potent of onions. And
I don't know. Burger King's got some pretty good onions. Yeah, it's tasty. Just eat it right in front of me. Oh, yeah. How's that onion? It's a red onion.
I'll breathe in your face later.
So I haven't heard of Linos. I'll get Linos. You swear by Linos.
You have to get Linos.
In Waukegan.
In Waukegan, yeah. It's like a staple.
You've never had Burt's Deli. So we're missing
Where's
things.
Burt's Deli?
Libertyville.
Oh, true. Okay.
Closer than Linos, I bet.
No, it's not. No. Not from where I live.
No, from here.
Oh.
No, yeah. Linos is closer to your house. Burt's Deli is at 114 Green Tree Circle in Libertyville. It's in a strip mall.
Sounds far.
It's pretty close.
This is off Grand Avenue, which we are off Grand Avenue. So
let's find out. Anyway, it's Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Call now, get on the air, say whatever you want. Will Rock Morning Show is indeed thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Anaheim. Burt's Deli is 19 minutes from here. And Lino's is
10, 11 maybe.
Lino's Colombian restaurant. Lino's
No.
sandwich shop is 15 minutes from
Okay.
here.
Lino's is closer.
No, I'm going to take 41 in Washington, 18 minutes from here. I just like that route better.
No,
So it's
you
only
don't.
1 minute difference.
Bastard.
Damn it. It was still a minute more. I thought I had you there. Call now for Open Phone Thursday. We'll hit the OPT lines. Coming up next year, 8 o'clock. Choose your destination. Word of the day. Word of the hour is Aspen. You could pick to go to Aspen, right?
No.
I've never been to Aspen.
Aspen, Ohio?
No, Aspen, Colorado. It's a ski mecca.
Oh.
You ever heard of Aspen? Or you could go to Aspen, Ohio. Have you been to Aspen, Ohio?
Why did I think Aspen was in a different country?
Is there Aspen, Ohio?
I don't know.
Oh. And why do you think Ohio is a different country? That's a bigger problem. You could choose a trip to Aspen in a different country.
Never mind.
You think Ohio is a different? There are 50.
No.
Never mind. I don't have
that's not
time
what
for
I
this.
meant.
Aspen is your word for 8 o'clock. Go enter that on the Win Stuff page at 95wheelrock.com.
That's not what I meant.
Leah and I are going to have a little discussion about the 50 states. You listen to these advertisers. We'll all reconvene for Open Phone Thursday after this.
Mm.
This producer is not doing well today.
I know there are
Here we
50
go.
states.
Here we go. Here comes and these. Tell them, tell all about them one by one till we're giving a day to every state in the U.S. Are you ready? Here you go. Sing along. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho,
You're not reading that well.
Illinois,
Yeah.
Indiana.
Mhm.
Wait for it. Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan. There you go. Are you ready? Write this down. Are you ready? Nevada, and a lot of news. One more. Here you go. Here you go. Listen. All right, did you hear Ohio? See, that's
Is
one of the
indeed a
50.
50 state, yeah. I was trying to
Not
make
a
a
fun-
joke. I was trying to make a joke. I'm not even going to explain it. Never mind.
You can explain it.
No.
All right.
I am not my predecessor. I know there are 50 states, and Ohio is one of them.
Who's been holding the longest? Right here. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? 35 minutes on hold. What's your name?
Yikes.
Mitchell.
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 What is your nostalgia song?
Conway Twitty, that's my job.
Okay. Well, I love Conway Twitty just because of his name. Why is that your nostalgia song?
It just reminds me, when I was young, grandpa in the garage, that type of thing.
All right. All right. What can we do for you today, Mitchell?
So I've been on hold for 35 minutes to let you know when you're out on your motorcycles. And instead of going to Papa Stash, go to Shamrock Club Xander's, just north of it on 164 in Big Bend. There's been a claw machine in there for years. I don't even know how long. That's had RFPDs in it for years.
Really?
Microbar, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and it's only like $1 to play.
What?
How many have you gotten out of there, Mitchell?
Oh, I don't know how many we've gotten over the years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is already an idea.
Mitchell burns
Oh,
through
yeah,
the
it's
sex toys
been
pretty
there for-
fast. What's the name of the bar?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like Club Shamrock, Xander's Club Shamrock. It's on 164 in Big Bend. A lot of people go to Papa Stash, and it's not,
Okay.
Papa Stash is all right. They got
Yeah.
cute girls and stuff, but yeah, no, Club Xander's, they got food and stuff.
They
I know,
got
I
the-
know, I know
It's
Big
pretty awesome
Bend.
place.
I know Big Bend. If you're on Highway 36, going out of Burlington, there used to be, I don't know if it was F or K, but one direction was Highway F
Mhm.
and one direction was Highway K, and then they changed it to 164. Now listen to this, Leah. You're gonna have
I'm
to follow
listening.
along.
I'm
But the
listening.
signs, when you would be coming up to the intersection, would say F and K.
Mhm.
And I always wondered why a vandal didn't ever come with a stencil and some spray paint and
And
put
it-
a U and a C in there.
Mhm.
It never happened. And then they
It writes
changed
itself,
one
yeah.
of the highways to 164. And I think that was somebody at the highway department being preemptive to keep the vandals from doing that. That was mine. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of that, Mitchell?
Not really.
No, I'm an idiot.
I have so much on my mind all the damn time.
Right.
I
I have a big empty space between my ears, and that's why. Thank you, Mitchell. That's why I came up with that. We're going to Big Bend to Club Shamrock. We ride through Big Bend all the
Mhm.
time, so I will stop and pump $1 in and see what I can come up with for you.
I just imagine the claw. It's got to be like, what size RFPDs are we talking?
Why is everything come down to size?
Well,
with you
I want a
people?
smaller one.
Yeah. Well, hey, I know a guy. I know a guy.
Very manageable.
I know a guy. I got inappropriate. It is 8:30 now.
53 and mostly sunny today, 31 overnight, 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. It's 44 in McHenry and 43 in Beach Park. On the way.
I like the dramatic pauses in the weather. Coming up in a very important weather forecast. What will the temperature be in Beach Park? Find out next week on the Will Rock Morning Show.
You're telling me to listen to you, but I realize I'm doing this. So I'm trying to get my news crap
That's where
together.
I was late with the
Yeah,
state
yeah,
song.
yeah.
There's a lot going on
We got a
over
lot
here.
going on
we
over
do
here
the work
too.
of what used to be like 7
Oh,
people.
I'm so exhausted.
Yeah.
But this guy, he completed a marathon in which a lot of people do, but I don't think that this has to be a first. This has to be
All
a
right.
first.
It's not Brian from Royal Bliss, is it?
No.
He did a half marathon this week.
Oh, no, this is well, I want to know if he did this during
This
his
ver-
half
okay,
marathon.
all right,
That
we'll
is
find
on the way after the 95 Will Rock 95-second update. 17-year-old Devarian McMath Alexander faces felony charges, including armed robbery, after allegedly holding up his former workplace, a Kenosha fast food restaurant, at gunpoint on April 15th. Alexander, who was fired from the establishment last year but reapplied, was identified through surveillance footage capturing the incident. Highland Park parade shooter Robert Cremo III had his phone privileges partially reinstated by a judge ahead of his trial for 21 counts of first-degree murder, among many other charges. The decision came after a scheduling conference and an agreement between attorneys to modify Cremo's jail privileges. He remains in custody awaiting his trial scheduled for February 24th of 2025. Will Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Pratch Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. You can go to PratchChimney.com. The Milwaukee Brewers, they used one big inning to edge the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. Cubs beat the Houston Astros 4-3. White Sox, they lost again, falling to the Twins 6-3. Those three series wrap up today. Chicago Bears, they unveiled plans for a new stadium yesterday on the city's lakefront, replacing Soldier Field with a state-of-the-art venue that would allow Chicago to host major sporting events, ones like the Super Bowl. Very exciting stuff for Bears fans.
You want to throw some shade? Go ahead, throw some shade.
No, that was it.
Today's the
It looks really
NFL
cool.
draft. They're going to get the first guy. They're going to get like the 9th guy.
Wow. So special.
And Bears fans are very excited. This
Very
is
excited.
it. This is finally
This
the
is gonna
guy.
change
This
it.
is
Yeah,
the guy.
I haven't heard
John
that.
Fox was the guy. Mitch Trubisky was the guy. Justin Fields was the guy. I can keep going.
Yeah.
But this is the guy.
This is the guy.
This is it. We mean it this time.
And finally, Canadian Running says that this guy from London, his name is
What is Canadian Running?
I don't know.
Magazine or
Sure.
something? All right.
Tom Gilby. He recently ran.
I'm sorry. I read about him in Canadian Running. I subscribed to. It was in this month's issue.
Yeah, everyone knows it's a good toilet read.
Yeah. I always, when I got the runs, I read about Canadian Running. That's their catchphrase. Got the runs? Read about Canadian Running. Available on the back of the tank, where fine toilet paper is served. All right. So anyway, Canadian Running guy. Okay. You need a minute? All right. So Canadian Running reports on this guy.
Yes, he recently did a marathon, which we all know is 26.2 miles.
I knew that.
But it's what he did while he was doing the running. He did a wine tasting at every mile. He's an internet wine connoisseur. Crossed the finish line in 4 hours and 41 minutes.
I wouldn't be standing.
Right. Do you want to know how many glasses of
That's
wine?
a decent marathon. Like the people winning it are doing it only in about half that time.
He had 25 glasses of wine because he didn't start
full
with
glasses.
full glasses
like
of wine.
4-ounce pours.
I'm assuming that's what a serving is.
Nobody's pouring me.
Nobody's
I
no.
do that. I'm like, come on.
Fill it to the top.
I go to the Olive Garden. They're like, here's that guy. I'm like, come on.
Come on. Yeah.
Keep pouring. They poured it at the table. It's their fault. They bring that little carafe out.
Oh,
now,
I know.
so
I
it's all
used to work
measured.
there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 25 glasses of wine during a marathon. Yeah, I wouldn't be
I
standing.
couldn't sit here and run my stupid mouth after 24 glasses. Well, no, I would.
Challenge accepted.
But it would make less sense than it does now.
And he was able to complete a marathon.
Jeez.
Good time.
Do they have video of him at the finish line just falling?
Yeah,
through
I want to know how
hitting that
sloppy
little
he
tape
was.
at the end, going, ow! Hey! You finished the marathon.
But I guess if you're working out, you're like burning the calories off, right?
Sure. Thank you. From now on, I will get on the treadmill and have a bottle of
while
wine.
you drink.
Drinking that. I'll post video. 24 glasses of wine, me on the treadmill. I won't make it 3 miles. I guarantee that. Zahner's Club Shamrock in Big Bend is 53 minutes away. So if you want to go use the sex toy claw machine.
I just think it would be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun idea to have in all bars, and it would avoid a lot of mistakes.
At the end of the night, instead of just rando.
Grabbing him, because
When I was DJ at Hogs and Kisses, I would always say, if you're not effing the hell, please leave. So, you know, so then it could be please
That's
leave,
a
but
thing.
hit up the claw machine first.
on your way out.
It's hard to get those things. They vibrate out of the claws. So there's that. This person's been waiting for quite a while. Hi, Will Rock OPT. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Nick, the singer for True Love Devil.
What
Nick
up,
from
Nick?
True Love Devil. What is your nostalgia song? What song takes you back?
Oh my God, probably "Rich Girl" by Hall & Oates.
You're a rich girl, and you're going
Yeah,
too
that's the
far
one.
because you know it don't matter anyway. You can
That's
rely
it.
on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl. Why did nobody sing bitch girl background? Because you're going to. All right, never mind. What's up, Nick? Nobody wants to sing with me.
No, I just wanted to call in and thank all the people who have been coming out and supporting all the bands at Bandemonium. You know, on behalf of the band, we really appreciate it. Everybody taking their time coming out every Saturday to support us. So we appreciate it.
Next Saturday night, not this Saturday night. Next Saturday night, True Love Devil is first. They go on at 6. Then Waiting on John at 7. And then last year's winner and a winner from like 2 decades ago, Port Paulie has won it twice. They're going to perform a great night of music. And then after everything's over, we announce the winner. $5 gets you in. G-Spot here at Kearney Mills. Lola's Tacos and Tequila
Yeah,
will be
baby.
here. Got to thank Cherry Pit Studios, Janelle Rominsky Photography, Lola's Tacos and Tequila, Birch Beverages, and Kayat Enterprises. Good luck to you guys. I'm glad that you have enjoyed the Bandemonium experience.
It's been great. And we're off this Saturday, so I'm not gonna get my Birch Beverages and Lola Tacos fixed. So
Yeah,
I'm kind of
it's
bummed
been
about that.
the food and drinks have been really good. They have those drink towers with the different drinks.
The
and
gin
stuff. So,
one's my
yeah,
favorite.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they're so cool. But
All
yeah, I
right.
just wanted to thank everybody, and we'll see everybody make more.
All right,
True
good
Love
luck.
Devil Waiting on John, Port Paulie. True Love Devil Waiting on John, trying to be the Bandemonium 2024 winners. Thanks for calling, man.
All right, see ya. Bye.
There's Nick from True Love Devil. Songs that get Tom fired. Whatever.
Are you going to do it?
Computer.
Yes.
Play Rich Girl by Paul and Oates. Paul and
Here's
Oates?
Rich Girl by Daryl Hall and John Oates
Yeah.
on Amazon Music.
Songs that
Close.
get Tom fired.
Rich girl, and you're gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man.
Bitch girl. Hey, that's Shinedown. I like that one. And then Five Finger before that with the DMX thing, and people were like, DMX and Five Finger, what? You know?
DMX is dead. What?
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna tour that and do the hologram thing anyway.
We'll see.
There you go. It's 8:54. It is Open Phone Thursday. We have 2 phone lines now. That hasn't happened all morning because people get tired of waiting. We'll go to the phone lines, try and get as many as we can, but I want to give people enough time to get their thing in.
Yeah.
That sounded dirty.
I thought of my nostalgia song.
You want to do it next? Is it Songs That Get Leah Fired?
Yeah, it is.
Well, okay. I don't want to know it. We'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Songs That Get Leah Fired. Songs That Get Leah Fired. Write that down. For a nostalgia song. Coming up, and Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Our question this morning, thanks to the caller that suggested that. What song takes you back? It is 8:54.
53 and mostly sunny today. 31 overnight, 56 and rain possible for tomorrow. It is 44 in Spring Grove and 43 in Highwood. If you want to keep that youthful glow, or at least not look like a really old person yet, I have a tip for you. Just or an anti-tip. Don't do any of these
What
things.
is it? What?
If you don't want to look old.
That ship has sailed, Missy.
Well, maybe you could undo some
I don't
of
look
the things.
old. If I said to you, how old am I? How old would you say? Do
I would say 50.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I got to add 5 years because you lie a little bit.
Yeah.
So 55.
55, yeah.
All right. Is it a 5-year lie or is it a 10-year lie?
No,
Do I
it's
look
like
60?
maybe a couple of year lie. It's like
50.
52.
Oh, thank you.
52.
Thank you.
How old do I look?
51.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're younger than me. No, I don't know. How old do you look?
We could unwind or unpack all of this coming up.
I just let me. How old do you look? Stand up, turn around. No. I would say 29. All right, with your hands up like that, 46.
46.
No, I don't know, 20, late 20s, early
Late
30s.
20s. Oh, thank you.
How old are you?
36.
Oh, all
36.
right. That is the bottom of my creepy age.
We could date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm going
that's
to pass on that. You're
nothing,
crazier
yeah.
than I am.
All
Anyway, go ahead.
right, whatever. That is coming up for you after the 95 Will Rock 95-second update. Former MTV star Connor Smith, accused of attempting to meet a minor for a sexual encounter, was extradited back to Lake County after over a year he was on the run. Smith, who communicated with an undercover detective posing as a girl online, fled when detectives attempted to apprehend him in February of 2023. He was arrested later on in Florida in March of this year and now faces charges. A Kenosha Unified teacher is on administrative leave for allegedly grooming a student sexually. The 7th grade K-Tech West teacher hasn't been charged even after an investigation by Kenosha police. However, that decision is said to be under review. The teacher was put on leave and remains so even after the investigation concluded. Will Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Milwaukee Brewers, they used one big inning to edge the Pittsburgh Pirates 3-2. Cubs beat the Houston Astros 4-3. White Sox, they lost, falling to the Twins 6-3. Those 3 series will wrap up today.
And then I'm going to see the Cubs are in Boston at Fenway.
That's an awesome.
Now listen, watch the game Saturday.
Where are you sitting?
Afternoon game. 3rd row by the Cubs dugout, right behind the Cubs dugout.
Awesome.
So like if they show the Cubs dugout,
you might be there.
Yeah, watch for me.
What are you going to wear?
I'm going to wear that rainbow wig and a John 3:16 shirt. Be like, or a Marlins jersey. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'll be in some kind of Cubs gear or something like that. So
no, you got to stick out. That's not going to help you stick out.
it's a Red Sox home game. There'll be Cubs
There
fans.
will be Cubs fans.
All right, I'll be in a Brewers hoodie.
Okay, perfect.
People look at me and go, you know, neither of those teams are playing, right? I'll go, all right. What do you want me to wear?
I don't know.
Wear
Something
a big
that
penis hat or something.
sticks out. Don't
Cheese
you?
head?
Yes. Wear your cheese
We're
head
doing
to
carry
Fenway.
on. We're doing carry on, and you'll be like, why don't you have any other clothes other than one set of clothes you're wearing? I'll be like, the entire carry on was taken on by my foam cheese head.
Or you just wear it on the plane.
Okay. Yeah.
You always wear the hat that you're bringing on the plane. You don't pack it.
And well, you fly Spirit, so that costs you an extra $48 if you wear a hat.
Not if you're wearing it.
Are you wearing a hat, sir? That'll be $48. Thank you for flying Spirit.
And finally, if you want to keep that youthful glow, or at least not look really Like an old person.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't
All
want to
right.
look like a really old person.
Rub expired breast milk on your face.
No, not that. Even though people do that instead of getting the
Do.
Botox.
All right.
Just don't do any of these things. So you might have to undo some of
It's a list.
the damage
This
done.
is
Yeah.
stuff that makes
These
you
are
look old.
8 bad habits that make us age faster.
All right.
All right.
1.
Smoking.
No, I do not do that. I've never had a cigarette, so I look very young.
Vaping is bad for your skin too, just in case anyone.
This is not one of the 8. It's just
Mhm.
I've never vaped either. I
No.
don't. Although you guys tried to get me to on
I
420, and
almost
wouldn't.
got you
I
too.
was thinking about it
You
because it was
did. You
420.
considered it.
I did. I considered, but I didn't do it.
Too much sun.
Currently or I had too much in the past.
Yeah, I
There's
think we
nothing I
all
can do
did.
about that.
Yeah, I think we all did.
When I was a kid, all we did was get sunburns. Beginning every summer, we didn't
Yep.
do sunscreen. We got
No.
a sunburn, and then we got on
And then
with
you're
our
good.
life. Yeah, we screamed for a couple of days. Our moms,
You put the aloe
No,
on, and
there was no aloe when I was a kid. There
No?
was suffering, is
Oh.
what there was.
we had aloe.
When I was a boy, we rubbed gasoline on our sunburns. We liked it. Anyway, all right.
A bad diet.
A bad diet.
Mhm.
Well, I have a bad diet. So
Sugar
don't-
and saturated fat.
So
can
you
make
should
your
have
skin.
a bad diet.
No.
So that's
These are
a
things
strike-
you want to
strikes
avoid.
us on bad diet's a strike against me.
Not exercising.
There's another strike against me.
Too much booze.
There's another strike. Holy crap!
Chronic stress.
Jeepers creepers.
Bad sleep.
Oh my god!
And the last one is not brushing your teeth.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Good thing I brush my teeth like 17 times a day.
Oh, so it
Yeah.
crosses out all
Crosses
of
out
that stuff.
all the things. I look like I'm 22 with a really bad sunburn and healthy lungs. We're waffling between all the phone lines being full and one being available. So you can call and try and get in 800-223-9510. And it might, we got one now. There you go. That's just people giving up. This person has been on hold for 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Holy.
And this is, sorry, I'm doing the best I can. We only have 60 minutes in every hour. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
I'll shut your trap then.
This is my job.
I know,
You
but
shut your
I'm
trap. She's done talking. All right. See, we eliminated half the problem right there. Who's this? Hello? Hello? Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Playing back to him.
Dad, how you doing?
Good. Who's
I'm
this?
calling to get my part for lawn mowing. Hello?
Yeah, Ed?
Yeah, I'm calling to get my plug for lawn mowing. I've been on hold for 2 hours.
It hasn't been 2 hours.
Oh,
Ed. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. All right. All right. There you go. That's what happens when you answer the phones, Leah. Thanks for calling, Ed. There's Ed. He mows lawns.
But he didn't even say what his company was.
Ed's been calling for years. Don't worry. We'll hear back from him, okay?
An hour and 20 minutes.
You're new to the program. Trust me, we didn't want any more of that.
Okay.
If Robert calls, we're going to do the same thing. All right. There's certain callers.
All right.
But we got another open phone line now. We can go to this person just edges out the other one. This one's been 34 minutes. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Who are you?
Mr. CJ from McHenry.
CJ, what's your nostalgia song?
That would be Pantera Walk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes you back to one time in my teenage age.
Yeah, when you were a little troublemaker, you're out, drinking beer and throwing rocks at things and whatever else.
Exactly.
What can we do for you,
You
CJ?
know, when Leah was talking about Aspen, the reason she was confused is because there's a dog that's called an Aspen from Philippines, and she was thinking of Philippines and she needed more coffee. So just ignore her on that. She was.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly. He hit it. He speaks Leah.
Exactly.
So thank you, CJ.
That's not true.
It is
No
true.
problem.
Okay.
And you guys are talking about that toy machine. I'm full of useless information. Did you know that there's an octopus that lets one of its legs go with sea of men in it to the female, because the female eats them after they mate, and he just throws a leg at her with some stuff on it and then dips out, so he doesn't have to have that wake up next to
You want to handle this? I don't know what's going on right now.
Throws a leg at her, so she bangs the leg.
Thank you for saying
yeah,
bangs the
he
leg.
he thinks it's his member.
And so these are octopus?
Yeah.
So the octopus
Who has 8 legs?
who has 8 legs of her own
His own.
or her own, she could
She
use
doesn't
her
need
own
him.
leg.
She doesn't need him. She's got 8 other
But
options there all the
it doesn't
time.
have the stuff to get her knocked up.
Yeah,
so
she can't impregnate herself.
Oh, damn. There's
If you're
that.
an octopus,
asexual.
you want to get a little leg is what you want to get. And then, all right. Hey,
Exactly.
thanks did I let him talk enough now? Was I quiet enough?
Yeah.
Because thank you for calling and explaining octopus reproductive procedures to
Wait
us.
a second. They eat their
Okay.
mate afterwards? Did he say
Yeah,
that?
some breeds do.
Some
Yeah,
breeds.
some
There's different breeds of octopus.
He's an octopus expert. He's an octologist. So, all right, there's octopus talk with CJ.
Better than a proctologist.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, CJ.
Oh my gosh. Now I just want to watch an octopus. I wonder how big an octopus is. Wait a second. What about my song? No?
We'll get to it.
I want to see how big an octopus's member is now. Because if he can throw a leg at her and
I wonder
fool
if he
her.
could walk after her. Get it? Pantera. You can't walk because you're busy with the one leg is
Oh, hell.
trapped in the lady octopus, I guess. All right, there's octopus sex. If you would have told me when I got here this morning that's what we'd be talking about, I would have lied. No way. I would have thought you are a liar. He called. He put me in the mood for Pantera. We played Pantera. We will get to your songs that get Leah fired coming up next. What genre is it? Do I get a hint? Is it going to be in the system?
I think
from Disco 102 or from us?
I think it'll be in the system, possibly from Disco.
Okay.
Possibly.
All right. That's coming up. Songs that get Leah fired.
Yeah.
On the
Late
Will Rock Morning
70s,
Show.
earlier 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be because they used to do like an 80s
thing.
Yeah.
80s lunch
Yeah,
or what,
something like
some
that. Yeah,
top
yeah.
40.
80s at 8
Rigmarole
or
or
something
whatever.
like
Yep.
that.
All right. All right. It's 9:13, 90s at 9:13 on the Will Rock Morning Show with I don't know, when did Pantera walk up? I don't know. Anyway, let me get you your word here. It is 9:13.
53 and mostly sunny today, 31 overnight, 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. It's 45 in Racine and 49 in Grays Lake.
Your choose your trip word for 9 a.m. You got until 10 to get it in on the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. You could win a VIP trip to any U.S. destination. The more of these words you enter, the better. Portland is this our word. I believe
That's in
where
Oregon.
I believe that's where look at you. And Oregon is a
state,
much like Ohio is a
state.
Look at that.
One of the 50.
I believe Portland is where our
Yeah, that's like our hub is.
corporate
Mhm.
headquarters. I've never been invited. I don't know, but
I don't think I want to.
I would like to go see the corporate headquarters. Everything's covered in gold, and there's milk and honey. And
I'm sure that's where all the money's going to.
wallpaper.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
sleep on beds of hundreds. See our corporate overlords, Portland, Portland. I hear it's very nice. Enter that word before 10. Your chance to win a trip anywhere in the U.S., any destination. It's all thanks to Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Check them out at windycityrooter.com. They speak the truth. They've been to my house a couple of times. I need to learn how to operate my sink better. Let's do this one right here. Dan has been waiting on hold for 43 minutes and 12 seconds. Hello, Will Rock. Dan?
What up?
What up? Thank you
What
for your
up, Dan?
patience this morning. We got a lot of calls. I apologize for the delay. Your call is very important to us. Your wait time is 43 minutes. What is your nostalgia song, Dan?
Oh boy. Maybe
You had 43
Hold
minutes to
On
think
to
about
the
this.
Night by Richard Marx because it was a family issue. That was it.
Is it a
I don't
good
wanna do-
nostalgia song or a bad nostalgia song?
Yeah, it's both. It's actually, you know, the death, but it's a celebration.
All
So
right, all right.
it was-
Richard Marx was good too, man, back in the day. So yeah. All right. What can we do for you this morning on Open Phone Thursday?
let me shift gears. I had two things. You know,
said
the
shift.
Claw game is a computer program, kind of like a slot machine, right? Obviously, you have to have the claw on top of the guy for it to work. But it's, I think MIT does study. It's like, hey, every $200 you put in, you get, two prizes.
Are you
No.
no wait, are you saying
Oh, yeah,
that the
absolutely,
claw game
100%.
is rigged somehow by a computer within it?
Not all of
I
them.
can't say that. Now, MIT stood there, and the guy kept scorecard, and he's like, every 74th coin that went in,
Yeah.
he walked up, put in his dollar, won.
I get it that
Right.
there's like a mathematical percentage of people who win and lose, but I don't think that it's supposed to be. It's a contest. It's supposed to be. I've seen some where you can get a thing every time, and some where you can never
Well,
get.
some
the
are
thing.
set up to get a thing every
Yeah.
time or get a thing until play until you win or whatever. But have you seen the big rolls of tickets? It's
Those-
like
and then you grab it and drop it out, and you get those tickets for the prizes at the
I
counter.
watched these kids at a bowling alley a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago. They were winning so many, they were giving them to our kids.
Yeah,
They
it's too many tickets.
couldn't stop. But my
I
kids
think
couldn't
it's
do it.
random. I think it's random. Let me
I
ask
think
you.
it depends.
Dan, let me ask you this question. This question, Dan. Is the Earth flat or round? Is it a globe or is it flat?
I think it's rectangle. Hey, real quick though,
there
the
he
wine guy.
Yeah.
The wine guy that ran the mile and got or
He
the
ran
the
26 miles. He ran a marathon.
26.2. Yeah.
Look at you giving
So,
him full credit.
hopefully you guys can just imagine, because in my head I'm hold for 45 minutes. I am laughing hysterically.
So that's about a glass of wine every 8 or 9 minutes, right?
Yeah, I can't do that and sit. I wouldn't be able to sit in a chair for that long for 4 hours.
Do they have the tables of water set up and then there's one glass of wine? No, that's for just right?
In a marathon, they're running by and they grab the thing off, and he had to grab the wine glass. There's another skill.
But I want to be on table 15, 16, 17 mile and just watch the staggering. Or actually, you go to hand him the wine and you move it, and he just wipes out.
I want to be on the last table and see if he can grab the glass and can. Do you think? Yeah, he must have. It's a marathon, and he did it in 4 hours. He didn't stop and drink the wine.
Yeah,
he was running, and they were handing him the wine. Yeah,
and then it just threw it like a paper cup, but it was actually like a nice Waterford Crystal. He's like, no.
All right, you need a hobby, Dan. I realize you're on hold, but you put way too much thought into that.
He always does.
Thank you for calling.
Now I get to go play with electricity. Bye-bye.
Oh, well, it's
Danny P.
Probably not a good idea. It is 9:18. Open Phone Thursday continues.
Oh,
800-223-9510. Call now. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group and Fox Lake and Antioch. We have not checked the text line all morning. We will do that next. You can text us at 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword, and then songs that get Leah fired. And is there a story? I'm sure there's
multiple stories.
Oh, there's multiple.
That's why it's the song.
Yeah. The rest of the show has been canceled.
No,
we will hear
no,
them.
no. I'll make it.
I
I'll
want
make
to
it
hear
quick.
them. This
I'll
is
make
not
it quick.
bad.
No, I'll make it quick. I'm watching
Oh.
this guy drink wine and run right now. He's stopping
Is
and
it the guy-
drinking
is
the
that the
wine.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's stopping and drinking. It's like not quite a sample, not like a 1 ounce, but it's probably more like 2-3 ounces.
So it's not a full pour.
But he's stopping and
And
having
he did the
drink.
marathon. And like winning a marathon is like 2 hours. He was able to drink all that wine and do a marathon in 4 hours and change.
Yeah.
That is insane. I would say that I would try this. It's not the wine that's scaring me, though. It's the running.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I would like to drive 26.2 miles in the Will Rock van as a passenger.
As a passenger, yeah.
And every mile, I will drink a glass of wine. Can we do that?
I'll be the driver.
Will you drive?
Yes, of course.
Get somebody in there to video.
Also, hold your hair back.
Oh, Officer it's okay. We're doing a marathon. I get one of those numbers on my chest, right? And I'll wear like little tight running shorts. Oh, this is sounding fun now. All right. Open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. We have a phone line open and a text line, 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword, followed by what you want to say. Let me roll through some of these. I got a ton of texts we didn't get through yet this morning. This is fact: 95% of all serial killers squeeze toothpaste from the center of the tube. Where would you get that information? This is sex and drugs and rock and roll always strikes hard. I was a kid and heard it often. I've never heard, other than me, I've never heard the song on the radio. Do you know the song Sex and Drugs and Rock? You've heard the phrase.
Yeah.
Do you know the song?
I'm sure if I heard it, I know
Sex and
it.
drugs and rock and roll is all my brain and body needs. Sex and drugs and it's Ian Dury and the Blockheads. No,
no.
I've never heard the song on the radio. Lino's Rules, best subs ever.
Yep, can still smell it on my fingers.
Are you saying I should smell your finger? Is that what just happened?
Saying I should wash my hands.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
And if you could still smell
my
them on
finger.
your finger, then
They need to see their doctor. You guys have to try the Hub Deli on Green Street in McHenry. Done. Bert's Deli beats Lino's any day. Well, there you go. Somebody's been to both. I haven't been to both. I've never been to Lino's. Bert's Deli, man, you get the yummy, and he looks at you and he goes, eat it slow. And I like the fact that they're open until they're not.
Yeah.
They're open in the morning and then they close whenever
when they
close.
want to. Yeah,
And he
yeah.
goes, eat it slow. You got to eat it slow. And
Is that
enjoy
what
it.
the guy says
Yeah,
to you?
Yeah.
Because he watches you eat the sub?
Yeah, they make you sit there in your underwear and eat this. Is that weird? I don't.
Is there a casting couch? I'm so confused.
Yeah. No, they don't make you sit there in your underwear. But if I could get that sandwich, I
you
would. All right.
do it first sandwich.
Nostalgia songs is the question today. 800-223-9510. Call now. We got an open phone line. We'll ask you what your nostalgia song is. What takes you back? Leah, what takes you back?
It's a song that has popped up throughout my life.
Yeah.
I remember it as a kid. Then I remember it being on Full House. It was the first song Ryan and I danced to at a wedding.
So it's like stalking you, like Chicken Fry is stalking me.
To the point where I was like, you know what? This is going to be our announcement song when we walk out and they announce us
In
as
the wedding?
Mr. and Mrs. Anderson.
Yeah.
It's the knack.
Mr. My Sharona?
Yes.
All right. I thought maybe it was Good Girls Don't.
No.
You know the next other hit,
yes.
Good Girls Don't?
Good Girls Don't.
There's
yeah.
a dirty version and a clean version. That's you.
Yeah.
Good girls don't, but I do. My Sharona.
My
by the
Sharona.
Knack. All right. All right.
Is it in there?
There's two versions. Are you kidding me? So, it's
Yes.
nostalgia songs today. I wish it was Good Girls Don't, but this'll do. What's your nostalgia song and what do you want to talk about? 800-223-9510. It's open phone Thursday. Call now. Get on the air. Say whatever you want. And if your nostalgia song doesn't suck, maybe we'll play it. Here's for the Andersons on Will Rock. What? It fit. I'm sorry. It fit. When I played it in the
Way to
club,
ruin it.
when I would play it in the club, I would pause the song there
And
just let it sit. People would look at the DJ booth and be like, "What?" And then I would restart it. Back in the day.
Back in the day when I was a DJ.
I hit my fart gun instead. I'm sorry. I was very excited about that. I'm a 12-year-old boy, and they've given me 50,000 watt
that.
transmitter. What do you think I'm going to do? And IDGAF. It is 9:31. Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. Call now 800-223-9510. Thankfully, we're in the home stretch of Open Phone Thursday, and then you can resume your normal life. 800-223-9510. Call now. We do have an open phone line, which is a rarity this morning, or you can text us. We'll try and get over the text line again at some point. I know there's a lot of text waiting. 815-283-0095. Studio, the keyword. I'm on vacation tomorrow. Gosh darn golly, I'm having a good time today.
Gosh darn golly.
Thanks to everybody who called up and joined us. I'm going to see the Cubs Saturday. Watch for me on the TV.
I'm going to.
Seriously, and like
I'm going to sit all Saturday just waiting for the game.
Seriously, and then take a picture of me. I'll get on the TV.
I don't know. It's going to be 80 here. I don't think I'll be sitting in front of a TV waiting for Tom
There are
on the tube.
outdoor televisions. You should go to the beer garden at Jesse Oaks. They have outdoor TVs there. The Cubs game will be on. It'll be a beautiful afternoon.
It's opening day for GYB.
Little kid baseball, but they play in the morning, don't they? Cubs are at 3 in the afternoon.
It depends. I don't know what time his game is.
Nah, don't worry about me. My big chance to get on television, and you don't care. This is our only marketing.
I'll
is
DVR it.
Is me sneaking onto television. I did it when it was the Cubs and the Indians.
I
in the World
remember
Series, and
holding up the jacket.
got my Will Rock coat picture there. That was our entire marketing that year. I'm gonna do it again this year. You know what? You know what? If you send me a picture of me on television during the game, I'm in the third row, right behind the Cubs dugout, on the side. By like the on deck circle, not the side toward the outfield, but the closer side. If you send me a picture of me on television, I will run on the field. So there you go. And you can. What is that? Like you get banned from that ballpark? You don't get banned from. I want to see all the ballparks.
I think you get banned from all the ballparks.
All of them.
They do not like charging of the field, even though that is on my bucket list to do. Yeah.
Again, IDGAF. So we'll see. We'll see. Depends on how many beers I've had.
You should probably finish your bucket list of going
get
to
the
all
rest.
the
I have 8
places.
ballparks left. I've already. The bad thing is I've already been to Fenway. The good thing is they serve clam chowder in the seats.
So good.
You get a cup of clam. Did you get clam chowder while you're in the seats? Yeah. And it's that legal seafood clam chowder. So it's not a great ballpark. It's like Wrigley, but not as they never like when I was there. When you were there like last year, right? Had they replaced the seats or not? When I was there, it was still rickety wooden seats.
I don't think so.
Made
We were
for skinny people
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in the early days of
we
whatever.
didn't even sit in our seats because it rained the whole time.
Yeah.
So we were like up by the bar and just kind of
you
we
go.
sat in our seat for like a split second.
Just to
and
be
then
there.
I was at Fenway, I was here, and then we
I was surprised how they're expensive. They were like $200 a piece. They were expensive, but I thought they would be like $600. I thought I was going to be last time I was there was in the nosebleeds. It was cheap, and I thought, why? I don't know why. Or the Red Sox, I don't know. But it was way less expensive than I thought it would be. I was thinking we were going to be, but we'll be right down there, and I'll run on the field, and it'll be very exciting to watch for me on the television. You're not gonna. Anyway, 9:34 Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Call now.
53 and mostly sunny today, 31 overnight, 56 and a chance of rain tomorrow. It's 49 in Antioch and 46 in Lake Bluff. It is time for the 95 Will Rock Happy Hour News. Happy because this person did not die, but they could have. A tourist was mauled after trying to take a selfie with a bear. It happened when they thought the bear wanted to be friends. It was 2 girls, but it ended up biting her. She said what had happened was the bear came up to the window at her friend's side and she took a picture, but the picture didn't turn out the way that she wanted it to. So they went.
It's women. They're going to do a retake.
They're gonna
They
do
think, excuse me, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, we didn't get that. We didn't get my good side. I want to get my good side. You see, this is my good side, and then this is my bad side. And the bear is thinking, they look the same to me, lady. But okay, I'll maul you because you're a moron, and I'll help the global gene pool by eating you. Idiots. And they got mauled.
Oh, yeah.
They went for
she
a
got,
retake and they got mauled.
she
Both
got,
of them? Tell me both of them
no,
did.
it was just the girl.
They
It was
both
just
need
the other
lesson.
girl.
They
It
both
was
need the
just
lesson.
the other girl.
Did they get the picture of her good side with with like an eyeball hanging out and her nose sliced off? How bad was it? They didn't die.
No, she
No,
credits her
she should've
survival to
died.
her
Yeah.
thick jacket.
Yeah, her thick jacket say, "Yeah, I got this from the outdoor place because I knew we'd be in the outdoors with trees and bears and things. Doesn't it look good in the picture? I mean, except for the fact that it's shredded open and all the filling is hanging out and my nose is detached. Did you get the picture, Mr. Bear? Hold on, let us look and see. Thank you." Bear is like, I can't anymore. It was two girls, one bear, basically, instead of two. Yeah, the bear is like, I should. And the saying is the bear in the woods, and he could have on them because it was two girls and one. I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere where the bear's pooping on the girls, but I don't think we need to go on with this.
Sinus and snoring, MD, write it down. That's where you need to go if you're struggling with the sinuses and snoring. I actually heard my kids snoring this morning. I was like, kind of cute when they're little, but if you're older, it's not cute and it's affecting the quality of your life. And their mission, Dr. Swardlin and his team at Sinus and Snoring MD, is to help you regain the quality of your life. Allergies, that is a big topic this time of year. Spring allergies suck. Get the test done. Find out what you're allergic to. Have the drops that are created specifically for you and what you're struggling with environmentally and in your household. Not necessarily your husband or your kids, but like, the dust balls and maybe the animals. I'm allergic to my cats. I found that out. So these drops created for you, you put them under your tongue at home, and then they help you deal with it over time. Schedule your appointment today. SinusandSnoringMD.com.
You really like the Mr. Bear girl, didn't you?
Just excuse me, Mr.
It's
Bear.
true.
That's what
that was real. That was Emily. Emily would have got if Emily ever encounters a bear. You're the best picture taker of my coworkers because you're the first co-host that one and done.
Yeah, I don't.
There was one we could never track down for a picture, but
yeah.
Other than that, the other ones were always like, well, nah, Joni didn't. But that was before there were camera phones, and we would have to. That was film, so you took one,
yeah, and then that
you
was
hoped it turned out.
You know my thing with pictures. It drives me nuts because I vacation with two girls who I love dearly. But if I commit to a picture, if you ask me to be in a picture, I will never tell you not to post it or not to, because it's what you looked like for that millisecond in time. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a freaking pig,
a model or a disgusting pig.
It doesn't. Yeah. So if I commit to a picture, if you're going to be like that, then I don't think you should take pictures.
Plus, you could get the paw with the sharp claws and the razor sharp teeth,
right,
locked in on your skull. Mr. Bear, this is not going to look good. I would like you to take your teeth off of my skull. Hi, Will Rock. Hello. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Hello.
Hey, who's this? Who's this?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, why are we on speakerphone? Do you hate me? Am I not worth picking up
You
the phone?
hate speakerphone.
My bad.
That's all
Because
right.
I was taking care of my kids.
Oh, let them fend for themselves, Stephanie. They got to learn someday.
They can
okay?
watch each other.
How old are they? How old are
Screaming
they?
for me.
Well, whatever.
2.
2. He can take care of himself. Is it just the one?
And yeah.
All right. All right. They can take care of themselves at 2. All right. Anyway, Stephanie, what can we do for you today? What's your nostalgia song?
You'll probably think it sucks, but it's Kryptonite.
Three Doors Down? I don't mind Kryptonite. Yeah. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
play it. It's
that
not.
was me and my mom's song.
Yeah. Oh, is she
She's
still
my
with, is she
hero.
still with us?
Yeah, but she's in Georgia.
Drop the brat kid off and have her watch the 2-year-old live
in Georgia.
Yeah. Well, whatever. What can we do for you, Stephanie?
No, I just wanted to throw out my nostalgia song.
Oh, you wanted everybody to know. This is Stephanie. Where are you from, Stephanie?
Florida originally, but I've been here for like 16 years in Kenosha.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. My favorite song is Kryptonite by Three Doors Down, and I want everybody to know that.
There it is.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, Stephanie. That was great.
Let's talk about something more interesting.
She could do that though.
No, I don't know how I could go on without knowing Stephanie like Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. That was scintillating. While the plaintive wail of her starving child goes unheeded. I feel like I have to play the song now. It killed her child. Mommy, I'm hungry. Shut up. I'm listening to Three Doors Down over here. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Oh. Hi. Hi, Tom and Leah.
What? Hi, who's this?
This is Ashley.
Ashley. Where are you calling from?
Kenosha.
All right, Ashley. And what is your nostalgia song, Ashley?
Well, I actually have 2.
Oh, gee.
One was with my parents, and one is actually just personally my nostalgia song.
Okay, what are they?
The one with my parents is Grand Illusion by the Styx.
Okay, by the Sticks.
Not just
Sticks. Sticks. She's getting even with her parents for calling Facebook the Facebook.
But that's like I say Eagles, but it's hard to
It
just
is the Eagles.
the Eagles.
Yeah, but Sticks is just
Just
Sticks.
Styx.
They're named after a river in
Yeah,
hell.
I didn't even think about how I said it. Just like it just came out that way.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. And what is your other one, Ashley?
The original Pokemon theme for the English dub.
The hell is wrong with you? Why is that your nostalgia? Was Baby Shark unavailable? The original Pokemon theme.
Well, because as a little kid, Pokemon was the big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a big part of my life, but like watching that show and that song coming on is just like the nostalgic trip of going back to Saturday morning,
Yeah.
sitting in front of the TV, eating cereal, watching Pokemon, playing my Pokemon games.
Those were the days. Those were the
It
days.
was
Yeah.
the days.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Those are good ones, Ashley. What are you calling for? Was it just to share that great information with us?
Pretty much. I'm trying to prepare for my husband and I to take our 10-year anniversary trip, and I'm listening to the show
Yeah.
and enjoying the show. And
where do you know where you're going?
Where are you
We're going
going?
to Blue Harbor Resort.
They're going to
Oh,
Blue Harbor.
Sheboygan.
Yeah, Sheboygan. Leah told them to go there. They're going to get the Pokemon Go app out. And they're going to
Yeah.
walk around and look for Pokemon.
It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, there's a
'Cause
lot.
I
There's a
asked
Squirtle there.
Tyler.
I know there's a Charmander there. Yeah.
Well, I asked because it was our 10-year anniversary last year, and we did that
Did you-
treehouse thing.
Oh, there you go.
And that was so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. We're all children. We're hanging out in tree houses, going to water parks, and playing Pokemon. All right. I'm surrounded by 8-year-olds. All right, Ashley. Well, thank you for calling. Do you know what the 10th anniversary is?
10, I believe.
What is it?
10.
10, yes.
10.
Put your best 10 lingerie on and have a great anniversary.
It's always leather.
It's leather, Ashley.
Always.
Put some leather on, okay? He spent the day looking for the stupid Pokemon. The best you can do for him is dress up like a dominatrix and say, Pika Pika, I'm going to catch them all right now. Yeah, boy. There you go. It's 9:45.
53 and mostly sunny today.
Open Phone Thursday rolls on. 800-223-9510. We do have a open line. Call now and get
We
that.
have to do a speed round here
And
soon.
we'll do speed round. We'll check the text line, 815-283-0095 studio. the key word for Open Phone Thursday on Will Rock. Do you need some electrical work done? If you do, might I suggest the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 150. The guys there know what they're doing. IBEW Local 150 has the most highly trained electrical workforce in all of Lake County. Their electricians have completed that 5-year registered apprenticeship program. They're all OSHA certified. They're safety trained. It's a drug-free workforce. If you have a big project or a small project, make sure the contractor you're talking to in Lake County uses IBEW 150 electricians. Residential, commercial, doesn't matter. New jobs, new construction, or something that's pre-existing, you need electrical work done. Talk to the contractor. Make sure it's IBEW 150 guys on the job so it gets done right. It's electricity. Don't screw around with it. Find a contractor that uses IBEW 150 guys on the website, IBEW150.org. Apparently, this Eagles thing really matters to Leah, so I'll put it up on the screen. The name of the band is indeed simply Eagles.
Just Eagles.
Only Eagles.
Just Eagles.
Nothing
Just
but
like
Eagles. There.
Sticks.
You can see it on the
It's the
screen now.
Sticks.
It's not Sticks is just Sticks.
Eagles
not
is
Sticks.
just Eagles.
But you say Eagles.
But it's hard to be like, oh, I went
Hey, did
to
you go see Eagles?
I went and saw
Yes.
Eagles.
But if
I'd
you say, did you go and see Sticks, it sounds okay. But if you say, did you go and see Eagles, it sounds weird because there might be birds.
Birds.
Whereas nobody's talking to somebody say, hey, did you see the river in hell? Styx is a river
Sticks
in hell.
Okay, now
Yes,
I know.
I crossed through the ladders, Jacob's ladder, down to the river Styx,
Styx,
and there were
yeah.
dead eagles there. Glenn Fry was there. So there's that's what I have for you. I put it up on the screen now so people can see it.
I didn't need to be right. I just wanted to
Well,
make
no,
sure.
I'm wrong quite regularly. Took me a long path in life to be able to freely admit that and not have a problem because IDGAF. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I want you to understand you can correct me anytime you want because I don't care. You know what I care about? What do I care? There's one thing I care about.
Yola.
Yeah. And by
Yeah.
extension, whatever she cares about.
Mhm.
Other than that,
Kids.
nah, well, if she cares about, sure.
Yeah,
But
okay.
other than that, I don't. Anyway, it's open phone
Peanut.
Thursday. Peanut, but Yola cares about Peanut. Sweet little Peanut, though, right?
Yeah.
Best
sweet,
dog
sweet
ever.
Peanut.
Hi, other than George Bailey. Hi, Will Rock, OPT. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Hey, Boomhauer. What's going on, man?
I was just saying hi to you and her, man. Seeing what you're doing, and I also want you to play Conway Twitty, Loretta Lynn. You're the reason
Did you
our
just
kids are ugly.
Did you just make a request on Open Phone Thursday, Boomhauer?
No,
No,
I
he's
know you're
just-
supposed to say
You're
go
just
to
saying,
hell,
you're
but
just saying you want me to
Yeah.
play that. You're not requesting
Yeah,
it.
that's his nostalgia
Okay,
song.
and that
so.
is your nostalgia song?
yeah,
Why is that your
you'll
nostalgia
laugh.
song?
You'll laugh. It's a good one.
What is it?
It's "You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly" by Loretta Lynn and
I've
Conway
heard that.
Twitty.
Computer, play You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly. I've heard that one. I know that one.
Here's You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly single version by Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty on Amazon Music.
I think I've played it before. I believe I've played it before. So
They played it whenever I was a little boy all the time. I used to be raised up with hillbillies. It's pretty cool.
you're not ugly though. You're not ugly. You're not ugly. Thanks for calling, Boomhauer.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So Engelbert, our boss, is going to see what songs played today.
Mhm.
We've got You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly by Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. We've got the Knack My Sharona. We've got Wild Wild West by the Escape Club.
There was another one. What was yours?
Songs that get Tom fired. That was the Wild Wild West one.
Oh,
I see.
yeah.
I like it. I like Conway Twitty. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little guitar there.
Hear you, sister. So does Hat.
Mine's all gray. There you go. That's a good lesson there from Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. Great way to wrap up whatever this was today. 9:54. What do we have in the show notes today? 2 girls, 1 bear.
Mr. Bear, I need a retake.
We have octosex.
Oh, man.
We learned how octopus have sex today.
No, we didn't.
We're
We
very-
learned how the one species of octopus doesn't get eaten, throws a leg at her to screw.
Yeah, but I thought then she eats her.
No.
Or he eats her.
No, the female eats the male.
Right, but don't they
And that's why
procreate first, don't
but
they?
that's why the male throws her a leg with some
Instead of
sperm on it.
What?
That's what
Draw
he
me
said.
a picture. He uses his leg.
He throws her a leg to fool her so
Right.
he doesn't get eaten.
But he uses the leg on her. They're having sex. It's just leg sex instead of octo.
But it's to avoid him getting eaten.
I thought he still got eaten.
No, I don't think he gets eaten. I think that's his way of protecting
You know,
himself.
why don't you read a book on it today and we'll reconvene on this at a later date?
Well, because I want to know how big a manhood of an octopus is if a leg is what he's filling her out with.
You
So
just said that out loud, you know, right? That means take that out of context. Here's what I said at work today. Before that, it was Tennessee sort of incest.
Yes.
Only sort of.
Sort of, kind of. Not
and
really.
then pronuncifying words.
Oh, yeah. That was how we started the day. So
with Leah. We'll wrap this up next.
I still want to know how octopus have sex.
You
How do
got plan? Oh, she's Googling it. Okay. All right. She'll report back coming up next. Figure it out. And octopus sex. We'll get to the bottom of that coming up next on Will Rock. I went to school for this. What'd you do at work today, Leah? Well, I learned how octopus have sex. Octopi have sex. So
I have to read up more on this.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at a picture and it looks like the male is just inserting his leg into the ear of.
Oh,
they call it a mantle cavity of the female.
Once you go ear, you never go back. Yeah, but I've had ear sex a few times. It's really good. Oh yeah. So.
By something the size of a leg.
Well, no,
not even a baby arm, a leg.
See, that's why I use an ear, is because that's what accommodates the manageable. Yeah, once you go ear.
But then it says that.
Like, can you hear me now? He says, and she's like.
Then it says that this certain kind of octopus has a specialized arm that's detachable. So, and I think that's what he was talking about. So then he doesn't get eaten. So he throws some sperm on it, gives it to her on an arm, and he gets away. So then
he lives, but then he's only got 7 legs left.
And he can't never have sex again.
So, but I don't.
Again, I have to read more about this because there's
but he can have. So he can have sex though. 7 more times, and then he's no longer an octopus. He's just a little round ball at the bottom of the ocean, unable to move. Who's laying there going, yeah, 8 times. I got laid 8 times.
That's those fish that clean the bottom of the tank.
Sucker fish.
That's
That's how you get
used to be
sucker
an
fish. It
octopus.
was an octopus.
Now it can't move.
And now it's a sucker fish. And there's marine biology with Tom and Leah.
It's believable.
You have a good day. I'm on vacation. Jen Marr is coming in next.
This morning I can't, for the life of me, remember what I did with
As long
it.
as it get Tom fired, one more
First
for
I
you.
looked around my apartment and I couldn't find it. So I called up the place where the party was. They hadn't seen it either. I asked them to check the medicine cabinet because for some reason I leave it there sometimes, but not